Now, get ready for the hottest podcast coming out of Dallas, Texas, with Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nicky. Stars talking Cowboys. Let's go!
Yo, here we go again, back up on the scene. Stars talking Cowboys, you know what I mean. The podcast, repping everything with silver and blue. Keeping it real, that's what they do. Let me tell you about the crew. Sean Fox, spitting facts. K Boogie's giving game. Nicky's got the stats, so of course she covers everything. It's showtime, so let's get to the biz. And that Stars talking Cowboys, yeah, you know what time it is. Yo, welcome back to another podcast episode of Stars Talking Cowboys. Starring Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nicky is in the building.
You gonna dig this. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up?
What's going on, player? How's everything?
Man, we are here. That's starting to become my favorite saying is we are here.
We came in on the mothership, baby. We came in on the mothership. Yeah, we are here.
Well, first and foremost, welcome to another edition of Stars Talking Cowboys. My name is Sean Fox. Got K Boogie in the line.
Pop.
Yeah, we got Cowboys Nicky will be here in a few. And we're gonna talk Cowboys football in a little bit, but I want to start off before we talking about the disaster that happened in San Francisco. What is up with Anthony Richardson? What was he thinking? I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first.
I don't even know what he was. You know what? He wanted to tell the truth, I guess. And he should have never said that. He should have said, listen, I pulled the muscle. I thought I pulled the muscle. Something just wasn't right in my leg, so I came off the field. He came out and said he was fatigued. He was tired. You never say that. I don't know. Maybe he was just bewildered at the time. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to take responsibility. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to be as transparent as possible, but you can't do that with sports media. You can't do that. You can't. You got to say something else. You got to say, oh, I just didn't feel right. I thought I pulled a muscle in my back. You know what I'm saying? I had some spasms, so that's why I asked to come out. You don't say, well, I was fatigued. You don't do that. You know, I know he's young. He will learn, but still, you don't say that. Somebody has to coach him. I don't know who his PR people are. I don't know who's in his corner, but they have to coach him. They have to coach this young man because now he's benched. Now they benched him. And you know, Flacco's not going to give up that job once he starts producing. You know, so I was like, man, listen. It's a learning lesson for everybody, not just him, for all young athletes, especially when they're basically coming into a professional situation. You have to be careful with the media. You have to be careful. I understand you want to be as transparent as possible, but you have to be careful. You know, never say that. Even Parsons and Diggs said that on Parsons' podcast. They were like, yo, you never say that. And everybody else said the same thing as well. What's up, Nick?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you too.
Tuesday.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm like that too, K Boogie. That's something you just never say. You know, you're a professional athlete. You're getting paid millions of dollars.
Who y'all talking about? Oh, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
I don't care if you have to lay down on the field, and players do it all the time. Fake injuries. I don't care if you have to lay down and just act like you're hurt. Like you said, I got a cramp or something. One thing you don't say as a starting quarterback of an NFL franchise.
You don't never sound tired.
I've been running around out there and I was tired.
Hell no. You don't never say that. And you're the quarterback too. You're a quarterback. You have great talent. Now they want to understand if you can process what's going on. Now they're trying to say, well, the game is moving too fast for him right now. He was hyperventilating. That's why he became fatigued. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. So he has to be a little bit more, quote unquote, not as transparent as he would like himself to be. Not when it comes down to injuries like that. You're not gonna get fined for saying, well, you know what, I felt I'm back, I had muscle spasms. Nobody's gonna fine you for that. And then you just go back and tell your teammates later, listen, I was a little fatigued, but you don't say that to the media. You don't say that to the media. Never. That's why all the athletes, when the media basically, interviews them after they've been injured, no, I'm fine. Let's go. I'm ready to go. They don't really tell you what's wrong. They say, I'm fine. He has to use that as an example. You say,
Well,
you know,
guess what? Guess what? Guess what, y'all?
What's up?
I'm a little fatigued right now. I think I need a tap out. Who could take my spot for the rest of the show?
I'm tired.
oh my God. Tap out. Well, you know what? He gonna tap out, and Flacco's not gonna give up that job. Flacco's not gonna give up that job. I'm telling you.
Well, he got a long time to be hydrated.
Yeah.
He might have to run some suicide. He might have
I
to now.
don't know what he got to do, but like you said, somebody need to tell this young man to chill.
It's
You
just,
gotta watch. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say.
yeah. He should have just faked the injury or something.
He should have
Should have
faked
said
it,
his back
something.
was hurting. He should have said his leg cramped up or anything other than I'm tired. He said some. He made a statement like we was outside at the in the yard playing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, now it's a learning lesson for him and everybody else. So let's see what's gonna happen now, moving forward. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Jefferson said, "My eyes are fatigued from watching the Cowboys."
I agree with him.
I 100% agree with that.
I
Also,
agree with him. I agree with him. My head hurt from watching them.
My head hurt. You know what? My head doesn't hurt. I'm just frustrated or disappointed more than anything else that Jerry sees
Very.
this and he's not doing anything.
And he still don't see a problem.
No.
He still don't see a problem. And then, you know what? I just can't honestly believe that he doesn't see a problem. I honestly believe this is a move that Jerry is making for a reason. Um, because we all know that he wanted to fire Mike McCarthy after the playoff game last year. And Steven talked him out of it due to the fact that um it was he only had 1 year left on his contract. And he said it didn't make sense to fire him and still have to pay him. So he kind of talked Jerry out of it. Um, I think this is a cause and effect for Jerry saying, I'm not gonna get him a new contract this year. I'm letting him coach for it, but I'm not going to do anything to help him to be the coach that we think he should be because he told me, lied to me basically, and told me that you can fix this team and you can get us what we needed to get. Even though we have had 12 and 5 seasons where Mike McCarthy, we still haven't gotten over the hump. And to Jerry, somewhere in between, you lied to me. Jerry petty. Jerry hold on to things. He remembers things that you do and say to him. And I think he feels a tad bit um embarrassed with Mike McCarthy at the helm. I think he feels it's I think he's also frustrated. Um I think he's angry. And I think at this point he's saying if this is what I have to do to prove to you that it's time to move on from him, then this is what I'm gonna do. So now the ball is in my hand. But in the end of the day, a good owner and a good GM don't operate like that. You don't make it personal for your fans and for your team. You and the coach figure out y'all issues amongst yourselves and behind the scenes. You don't make it embarrassing for your fans. You don't make it embarrassing for your players. You don't make it hard for your players and your team just because you want to prove a point to your son that he should have fired Mike McCarthy last year when he wanted him to. That's my take. That's my take.
Listen, if that's the, we all know he's petty, but you're gonna make the fans suffer. You're gonna make your players suffer because you're holding a personal vendetta. He holds too many personal vendettas. If you ask me, he needs to stop that. He's a billionaire. Why are you acting like a child, an immature child? Fans pay money to see the games. Fans pay money to travel, merchandise. You know, they give up their free time to go and watch the Cowboys play live. But you are going to have a vendetta against a coach that lied to you about being an analytical genius, first of all. Second of all, he probably lied to you too about Kellen Moore because Kellen Moore probably called better games than Mike McCarthy. And so I get it. But still, there's no need for him to take out his frustrations on the fans and the players because that's what he's doing. Because, like I said before, we on the front line with this. Anytime Cowboys lose, we the ones that feel it. We're the ones that basically, we have other fans of other teams coming at us first because they can't touch Jerry Jones. They can't. They cannot. So I don't know. We 3-4 right now. I
And
mean, there's still a lot of season left, but you don't have to do something quick.
I mean, it's time to hit the panic button now. You know, it's at that point to where it's time to hit the panic button, and is that team? The players are so frustrated. I mean, the players are frustrated, and so they're taking it out on the media. You know, look at Trayvon's outburst to Mike Leslie, which was very unprofessional, very unprofessional. And regardless of what this man told you or how you felt this man said whatever he said to you, there was no reason for you to lash out at him like that. At the end of the day, he's a person, he's media, and he only was doing his job as what media does, and that's ask the hard questions. You're mad and you're angry, but you're mad and you're angry at the wrong person. Who you should be mad and angry with to start with is yourself because you're the one that's on the field playing. You're the one on the field that's not doing your job to the extent of what we expect you to do. Granted, I know that he's just coming fresh back off of ACL, but it's no excuse to not tackle. It's no excuse to not go up and knock the ball down. It's no excuse to let a player run right by you. Leads and now which that leads me. I mean, cornerbacks are your last line of defense. So if they make it to the cornerback, make it past the cornerback, that's on the cornerback. That's you. That's your play. And to be quite honest, the Niners didn't really attack Diggs' side as much because they knew they had a rookie. But we had a rookie, inexperienced player on the other side. That's the side they attacked the most. But it was the issue of when you were in the lane to be able to tackle, you didn't. You missed it. Yeah, you missed it. 3, 4 guys missed the same player. 3, 4 guys in the same spot running into each other. That lets me know y'all are not practicing certain things in practice. What are y'all doing at the store? What? Are y'all joining in with the tours? That's football 101. It's like y'all playing flag football. What are y'all doing as professionals? Malik Hooker, he should have been benched. He's a liability. A liability.
I've been saying that for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, you
I've been
have.
saying that. I've been
You have.
saying that. If there's one thing that I watch more than anything else on the field, it's the cornerbacks and safeties and the wide receivers. Because I love speed and I played it. I played both positions when I was playing in these leagues, so I watched them. Malik Hooker's late a lot. Wilson takes bad angles and all he wants to do is blow up a play. And so that's why I'd rather have Bell and Thomas out there playing
Mhm.
safety right now. And then Bell can help you also with the running game because he's bigger than actually Wilson. But I don't know what Zimmer's seeing. I don't know if there's some political nonsense going on and why he's not playing Bell right now. I don't know. And Thomas, but if we want to win anything, he's gonna have to change up the system. They're gonna have to change.
The
If they don't change it,
scheme
then I know what this season's all
is
about.
all about. Hmm.
If you don't change it right now.
Hmm. It's the scheme. The scheme, Zimmer's scheme. And it's not fitting his personnel. It's not fitting the personnel that we have. Sean just sitting there looking like at it like I don't know what
Because
to
No,
say.
he's
Like I don't
frozen.
have like
He's frozen.
no, I'm here. I think the biggest thing with me is that like I think that the players aren't playing for this man.
no.
I think that's just it. I think they aren't playing for him. I looked at two passes that Dak threw to CD on Sunday. Both of them looked like they were stop routes or back shoulder routes for CD. And CD didn't even turn his head.
He kept going.
Kept going.
There is a huge disconnect. Uh, there's a huge disconnect in the offense somewhere. I went back to I go back to a couple of games ago when CD was complaining about the ball, and then we lined him up in the backfield. He's not Debo. So Dak is forcing the ball. I think Mike McCarthy's offense freaking sucks. And that's not the word I want to use right now. I'll wait till later on in the show to say what I really want to say. I think that his offense sucks. I think that I was listening to somebody, XM Radio, and somebody said that his route tree is archaic. His route tree is archaic, outdated, predictable. And yet we want to blame all the troubles on one person.
Hmm.
We got the 32nd ranked rushing attack.
Everything.
We got
Everything.
Everything.
we got
Don't you ain't even gotta name it out. Everything.
right. Wait a minute, one of them is 31 now.
Everything. You ain't gotta name it all.
We can't stop the run. We can't run the ball. Pass protect. I don't understand. Like I
Can't
said,
block. We can't do nothing.
is it still a hangover from the Green Bay game last year? What's going on? Something's not
Damn,
right.
8 weeks later though.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised fundamentally and mentally what one loss can do to you. Because this is crazy.
I
Or do we
refuse.
miss Dan Quinn that much?
No, I refuse to believe that. I totally refuse to believe that. Um, I'm not gonna even really say it's as much as missing Dan Quinn, because even with Dan Quinn, the only thing that I liked with Dan Quinn was that we were creating turnovers and we were getting creating turnovers, but we're not even doing that. We're not even getting to the quarterback. We're not even creating turnovers. Even when we have a chance to get a turnover, we still don't even get the ball. They still fall all on top of each other and miss the ball. I'm lost. I'm lost at this point.
I know we got a lot of injuries. I know we have injuries and whatever else, and we are depleted at certain positions, and we are
But
lacking
you
some
can't
depth and
use that
talent.
excuse. You
But
can't
it,
use
but
that excuse. You can't use that excuse because of the simple fact is other teams that have just as many injuries as us, and they are finding ways to win.
but they better coached.
And I
Some of
get
those
that's
teams
my
are
point.
coached better than that, and some of the but also too, some of the positions that we're down like five key players in like the defensive end position, down a couple corners and whatever, and I get that. But there are some other teams that may have better talent than we do with their backup positions. And
But
some of this also is Jerry Jones's fault because he did not go out and basically replace the talent that we lost effectively. That's another thing. If you look at the NFL and look across the NFL and look at the games, you'll see certain teams, even though they lost players, they added talent. We didn't do that efficiently and
but
effectively.
let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. Even with not having certain players, even with having those same players that we're speaking on that's not here, we still didn't do that. We still was doing the same thing. In actuality, they have actually played a little better without them certain players.
Yeah.
We actually getting stopped. We're actually getting stops with them same play without them players. With those players, we wasn't getting no stops. So where is the issue? Where's the disconnect? It's something that's not connecting and transferring to the field. It's something they're not doing in practice. It's something they're not doing in the film room. It's something they're not doing at all. At this point, I think these players have checked out. I think they have checked out on Mike McCarthy. They have checked out on Mike Zimmer. They that 50 play. Oh, Mike Zimmer have 50 plays and 50 things that we haven't even seen. I mean, damn, we don't see what the 50. Where they at? Cause I ain't seen nothing. It's annoying, and we can't keep making excuses for the same thing. We've been doing it for 29 years now.
I think the thing that pissed me off on Sunday was the defense played a hell of a game that first half. I'll give them 100% credit. They played a hell of a game that first half. San Francisco made a couple of adjustments, not many, just a couple of adjustments, and we didn't counter with shit. We didn't counter with nothing. That is what pissed me off about. That's what's pissing me off about our offense and our defense. It's like we are so arrogant to say that it's going to work, it's going to work, it's going to work. And it never works. For us to get outscored as much as we have in the third quarter, it is ridiculous.
61 to 11. 61 to 11.
And that's 100% coaching.
That's 100% coaching.
And I don't deal with I don't like Dan Orlovsky and some of the stuff he says, but him and Shannon said it perfectly this week. How the hell do you expect this team to win with the roster that they've put together?
Yep.
And even Orlovsky said there's not two quarterbacks in this league that would win with our roster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why I keep telling y'all, sometimes it can't be next man up, though, because there's a talent drop. We top
Mhm.
heavy. We more top heavy than anything. We are. I mean, it is what it is. But there's still hope.
Yeah, we
To be
ain't even
honest
top.
with you.
We're not even top heavy.
Well, in certain positions we are. If we didn't have all those injuries, you know what I'm saying? We are
All right,
top
so
heavy in certain positions.
all right, so we're top heavy at
I
quarterback,
I shouldn't not. What I should
and
say
where
is
else?
basically we're top heavy. We're top heavy basically with the salaries. With the salaries like a quarterback, wide receiver, defensive end, cornerback. Those are the positions where we're top heavy because those are where our stars play. Now some of the other
And we
positions we're lacking.
we have no O line, no D tackle. We are in the middle as far as linebackers concerned. Safeties, Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson, they're older. We need some fresh legs at safety.
We've been saying that though. We've been saying that.
This is
We've
probably
been
the first
saying
show
that.
that I am. I don't want to use the word lost at words to explain our team, but I think Michael Irvin said it best. Michael Irvin said it best. This team, the way it's constructed right now, it's not taking us anywhere.
And whose fault is that? His buddy. His buddy, Mr. Vendetta. His buddy. We would have had a much better team if he would have extended Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb a lot sooner. A lot sooner. We would have had a better team, in my opinion. But Jerry is Jerry right now. Now we all have to suffer the consequences of his actions. That's it. I don't know. Nobody on the sideline gets upset. Nobody's breaking helmets. Nobody's throwing around equipment. Nobody's getting in nobody's face saying, hey, we can't have this. And that's another thing. There's no passion on the sidelines. There's none of it. Sports is basically a very emotional game. And I don't see that emotion either. I mean, CD gets like that when he wants the ball. That's about it. But that's not, to me, his passion when somebody's messing up. Like, yo, come on, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go out here. Let's do something. So
And I think the thing that's frustrating me as a fan right now is that you see all these other teams that are making, they're adding to their rosters. Even teams that we don't think is going to make the playoffs, they had an injury. They are adding to their roster. That's what frustrates me as a fan right now. Is that we have salary cap money. We have the cap space. And I saw a comment by Daryl up here. He said the problem is giving Dak all that money. Why could we not pick up a running back like Derrick Henry to take the pressure off Dak? We have enough money to sign Derrick Henry. We have enough money right now. We had enough money then to sign Derrick Henry, and we have the type of money now to have a decent running back. By the time we decided to get a running back, all the running backs were signed. They got off the board.
Too late. It's not even Derrick Henry though. Pollard has his verse back. Pollard's out here playing hard with Tennessee, and I'm saying to myself, all Jerry had to do was say, Pollard, listen, let's have a conversation. I know you said you take a little discount or whatever. And he never offered Pollard a cent. It's not even just Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry right now leading the league. I get it. But my thing is, he didn't even attempt to sign anybody else. Forget about Derrick Henry. He didn't attempt to sign Saquon or anybody else either. There was other backs that was basically on the market. Jones was there too. Jones was as soon as he got cut by Green Bay, I was like, oh, he'd be perfect. He's from Texas. Not a word.
So I'm reading the details of Derrick Henry's contract. Derrick Henry signed a 2-year, $16 million contract with the Baltimore Ravens, including a $7.790 signing bonus, $9 million guaranteed and an average annual salary of $8 million. So essentially, he signed a 1-year contract. Essentially, he signed a 1-year contract. $16 million. Was $2 million. I mean, $16 million, but his signing bonus was was almost $8 million, and then you could spread that out. But Kelly says Derrick Henry anywhere would not be successful productive with our current O line, and not only with our O line, but with our play calling. We only run to the left. Has everybody noticed that?
Let me see. Yeah, sometimes we went to the right too. We weren't behind Zach
Not a
Martin
lot.
Sometimes, like when I saw basically, when Cook did attempt to run the ball, they ran behind Zach Martin a lot. It wasn't successful, but they tried to run behind Zach Martin.
But it was essentially in the middle. We don't run nothing to the outside. If we do run into the outside, we try to run that sweep, that jet sweep with it. That's the only time we try to run it to the outside. What's up, Sean?
That's what we were saying before, though. We need more speed. We need more speed. We need more speed. I look at all the other teams in the NFL, especially in the NFC, they have speed. We play an Atlanta Falcons team that has speed on offense. And the speed and teams like that give us trouble. Atlanta has some good speed, wide receiver, tight end, running back. We don't have that type of players on our squad. We have one, CeeDee Lamb, that's it.
Well, Ferguson's not that bad.
Nah, I like Fergie. Ferg.
Fergie's pretty good, but it's easy to double CD and essentially double Fergie. I also saw a stat today that said it showed that there's 2 running backs in the league that had 10 carries and didn't have a loaded box. And that was a kid from Miami and Zeke.
Oh, both yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that. They both had
one of them averaged 9.7 yards a carry, and the other one averaged right under 3 yards a carry. No, 3 yards a carry.
Let me see if I got that. I think I saved it, but when I saw that, I was like, well, Achane is a good back and he's speedy too. The Dolphins, you know what? The Dolphins have a track team, so that's a little skewed too. You know what I'm saying? Because the Dolphins have great speed on offense, so I don't know. I said that was the wrong analogy there because Zeke is nowhere near Achane. But I get the premise, though.
I just say this. I don't care what nobody say. I think that our scheme is horrible.
Trash.
It's archaic more than anything else. There's no motion. There's no shifting. There's nothing. And I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, Mike McCarthy, you're supposed to be this analytical genius. You said you want to take over play calling. You are a better play caller than Kellen Moore. I don't see anything.
So let me read this to y'all. This is straight from Press Box Sunday night. Meeting with McCarthy and them after the games.
You're muted.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is straight from the conference room, straight from conference room. Head coach Mike McCarthy was talking about the preparation and how he thought it was really good. How difficult it is to leave here with this loss. It's always difficult. We fought so that something we can take into next week. We'll try to stack that and build some momentum. When you look at your record of 3-4, this were the questions that was asked. When you look at your record of 3-4, how surprising is that? If you were told that in Oxnard, which would you thought that record was a possibility? We have to come out here and perform regardless of anything that happened in Oxnard. We have to go Sunday by Sunday. We are thinking ahead, and that's where we are now. We're thinking about the next game and the next opportunity. Did you get an explanation at all on the pick play? What happened there? No, we didn't. I don't know what happened there. They picked the flag up. That's the call they made. There's more things that we could have come, more things we have done, could have done to stay out of that position anyways. Do you think your team at this point of the season, do you think they have what it takes to turn it around and still be in a above 500 team to get into the playoffs? I really don't know what to say at this point. All we can do is go back to the drawing board. Once we get back to Dallas, we will figure this out. As the head coach, it's my responsibility to see where we are going wrong. Do you think there will be any changes in the coming weeks? Do you think there will be any changes in the coming weeks of things to see this team go down a different path, a better path? I'm not sure of what changes we can make. We're playing very short-handed right now on defense, and we have some blind spots on offense. If you all can recall, Lamb did not make training camp. So it could be just that. They did not have training camp. Dak and Lamb did not have training. He didn't say Lamb, he said CD. Dak and CD did not have training camp together. So sometimes it takes a little while longer for those two players to get back connected. But I have no doubt in my mind they won't continue to work towards getting connected to get this figured out. Not just for me and the coaches, but for the team and the fans. Do you think, wait, hold on, what he said? Oh, does what part of this whole team concept do you have total control over? That's an answer that I'm not going to stand here and answer for you or anyone else in the media. Is there any more questions? If not, I have a plane to catch.
Wow.
That's your answers. And that came straight from the press conference.
Wow.
He's a lame duck for real.
All I can say is wow.
And
That's
so
that's
everyone that I'm not making up nothing, it's right here. This is what I got. It came from the press conference on Sunday night when I was in the media room. This is it.
you ain't got to answer there, people.
Who
You
she
got
answering to?
yeah. You weak for it. I don't think nobody on this show
I'm just saying.
doesn't speak facts. I was on a Facebook post today, and I had somebody say, "It's funny." Somebody said that Dak played bad because he held out. He held out in training camp.
He didn't. Yeah, that's how you know people don't know what they're talking about because he didn't have. No doubt, he was there. He was
Yeah.
there. That's the craziest thing.
I just laughed. I just laughed.
I mean, y'all might have not even seen it on the news on the TV when they said it, but it was so funny that the 49ers announcer um Well, it was one player, so he announced something and he said, oh, it was the Dak second interception. And he said, um, you know how they do their little announcement in their stadium. And he go, oh, it's an interception. And he said, Tony Romo with another one.
Really?
I was like, oh y'all, now they making clowns out of y'all. And then he came back and he was like, no, 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 I'm sorry. Dak Prescott number 4 for that with the interception. I was like, so now they making clowns out of us? Cause I know
That's all
damn
good
well.
though. We used to do that to Steve Young, so
But I know
we can
damn well,
reverse the
y'all know
curse.
damn well Tony Romo ain't been on this team in over 8, 9 years. So why would you even bring that up? That's letting you know that nobody have no respect for us.
They trying to say that Tony Romo and Dak's the same person. That's what they're doing. That's what they're saying. They're trying to say Tony Romo and Dak is no difference between either quarterback. That's why he said what he said.
I
Trying to
know.
be slick.
I
You
know.
freak of
I know. It was a slick shot, but I'm just saying.
slick. It's all good though. It's all good. What can we do? The only thing that can cure it right now is winning. That's it. We can't do anything else. We can sit here, complain, we can gripe, but the only thing if the players want to stop this, they gotta win. They gotta stop, and the coaches gotta make adjustments. They gotta take certain players out who's not performing. It is what it is. That's just
the only thing that I can say that can give us any glimmer of hope is, what happened with the Eagles last year. That's the only glimmer of hope that we can have. Because Washington is, hey, I don't know, what lucky charm that they got a hold of. That was a hell of a Hail Mary the other day.
Man, listen, that cornerback Stevenson, come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yo,
dude, like,
what are you
really,
doing?
dude? I was like, what? I was like, what are you doing?
I couldn't believe it.
Let me get some. Let's see.
That was
Dude,
crazy. He was out of position. He's out
out
there
of
taunting the
position,
fans.
taunting the
Come
fans,
on,
talking
bro.
trash, and now you sitting up there got to go up make an apology to the fans because you didn't clown before it was time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
Boy, shut up.
sorry,
We
y'all.
like shut up. Okay.
Sorry, my ass.
So let's get some. Let me just play from the stat thing. Let's get some stats real quick. Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards, 3.4 yards of average, 1 touchdown. Davin Cook, 12 yards, 2 yards in average.
How many carries did he have?
Not many.
4? Was it 4 carries?
Not many. You stop running the ball.
4 carries. It's just it's crazy. These stats are just mind blowing. They are just mind blowing. Total first downs 18 by the Cowboys, 19 by the Niners. By passing 13 Cowboys, 9 Niners. By penalty 2 for the Cowboys, none for the Niners. Third down efficiency 33.3% Cowboys, 50% Niners. Total offensive plays, including thrown passing, 59 Cowboys, 64 Niners. Average game per offensive play, Cowboys 4.9, Niners 7.3.
So in my listen to those stats, we had every opportunity to win the game.
Up into the rushing part.
Yeah.
Total rushing Cowboys 56. Total rushing 49ers 223.
Shit, Purdy had 56 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Average game per rushing play 2.9 Cowboys, 6.2 49ers. Average game per pass play 5.9 Cowboys, 8.3 8.8 Niners.
But we can't tackle
Can't
They
tackle
had big chunk plays too. They had a lot of chunk plays over 20 yards though.
because we can't tackle.
because we can't tackle.
Debo, Debo and
Kittles and
killing
Dillon.
us.
Kittles killed us by itself.
Yeah.
He
I
always
don't
kills
know
us,
if
though.
I was more upset that y'all let somebody come out here with pneumonia, still have some signs of pneumonia, and do what he did to us. And some person that just went too long recovered from getting shot did what he did to us. That was
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that was.
And they
West
always
said-
run to the left side too.
Weston said we
big-
can't drink water right.
Huh.
He ain't lying.
The left side, they always run. They always have big plays on the left side. Running plays always to the left side. Always. And that's the problem. And Purdy was running. I couldn't believe Purdy was out here running. Purdy was
Like
scrambling.
running like
I
he
was
was a running back.
I said, is that Steve Young? I was like, wait a minute. What's going on out here?
Running like he was a running back. What do you think the issue is that Mike McCarthy can't beat Shanahan?
In my opinion is, and as much as I hate to say this, both of our coaches are out of their league right now. These young coaches that are coming into, that are in the league right now, especially these young offensive coordinators, they're eating the league alive. They're doing what they got to do to they're being creative and innovative. We're not. So in my opinion, and Jesus, John said the oldest has beat. In my opinion, I want somebody young to come in there.
That's what I said. We
How
need
young?
someone young.
How young though? That's the thing too.
On defense, I would have probably went after Robert.
No, I told you on defense, I wanted Steve Wilkes. I wanted Steve Wilkes on defense. I wanted him because Steve Wilkes don't play that no nonsense. He's hard nosed. But, Jerry just likes to recycle. He likes to hire recycle coaches. That's just Jerry. On offense, I don't know. Ben Johnson would be a great candidate, but Detroit has something special right now. Is he willing to leave though?
He ain't going nowhere.
Lincoln Riley again. Everybody keeps saying Lincoln Riley and what's going on. So I don't know. Robert Saleh would be good too.
I'll take him on defense. I don't know about head coach.
I'm saying defense.
Yeah, I definitely.
I'm thinking. I'm defense. I'll take him definitely on defense. But you see, Karma don't play because Rodgers got that man fired, and he ain't won yet. Devontae Adams could have stayed over there at the Raiders for what's happening over there with the Jets. He stayed right. He could have just stayed right on over there. Got that man fired, and he ain't won yet. Y'all did all that crying and all that whining for make Devontae to get over there to the Jets, and y'all still ain't won nothing yet. But nobody ain't gonna talk about that though. They ain't gonna talk about that. Nobody gonna talk about that game ceiling interception that Danny Dimes threw last night. They ain't gonna talk about that.
But Danny
So
Dimes is Danny Dimes, though.
We know that, but what I'm saying is that they not gonna talk about it.
It's
you know
not
how many
newsworthy.
I'm saying, do you know how many quarterbacks didn't throw interceptions on Sunday in the NFL this past Sunday?
Great
I think
question.
it was like 4 or 5. Only 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the NFL did not throw an interception on Sunday.
Great question. Great question. I mean, interception is part of the game. You know, the defense, they get paid to make plays. Sometimes we forget as fans, defense get paid to make plays. They get paid to make plays. The quarterback's just gonna have to not make boneheaded plays. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. But the defense, they do get paid. There's some cornerbacks out there that's, all pros for a reason. But hey, when it comes to our quarterback, though, he has to be perfect. He has to be perfect. Because no quarterback is perfect. Not even Mahomes. Mahomes not perfect either. Mahomes has been throwing interceptions left and right as well. Even though their defense is maybe the best defense in the NFL.
Kittle's had 128 receiving yards.
He kills us. And they always put Wilson on him. He always finds Wilson. They always find Wilson. And they picked on him last year. They picked on him this year. And they picked on him in the playoff game as well.
And what's so funny, Sunday was National Tight Ends Day.
Yeah, I know. He got the belt on NBC. He got the belt. He got the belt.
Brock Purdy completed 18 of his 26 attempts for 260 yards and 1 touchdown, and he finished with a passer rating of 114.3 to go along with 8 carries for 56 yards and 1 touchdown on the ground. It's ridiculous.
I would just like to know when are we gonna get a coach that's gonna make adjustments?
Why did it take so long to bench Wilson?
That's a great question, too. They're both great questions. The first answer is when Jerry Jones lets a coach be a coach and not always be in the press. That's another thing, too. I think some of these coaches are afraid to do certain things because Jerry Jones is always in their ear. He acts like basically he's coaching. You remember, 5-6 years ago, everybody thought that Jerry wanted to coach. You remember that? Oh my God, he's always in the press box doing this and that. He want to be a coach? You remember that? And so until Jerry lets a coach be a coach, I don't think that's gonna happen. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, Bill Parcells was the closest thing to me to Jimmy Johnson, and Jerry ran him out of here. I don't know. Think about it. Parcells was a perfect coach for us. Perfect. I love Bill Parcells coaching us. He told me, I'm retiring from the game. I'm done. No, Jerry ran him out of here. Jerry needs to just step back and let the coaches coach and the players play. I don't understand. Stop thinking that you are smarter than Jimmy Johnson. That's the problem. It goes back to the 90s. And it's frustrating because he wants everybody to know how smart he is. You're a billionaire. We already know how smart you are. You're a great marketeer. But when it comes down to football, let the football minds do their thing. We should have won at least 2 to 3 championships already. But
I'm gonna let Nikki respond to this statement right here.
What quarterback?
Jerry put a good team together.
It's always the quarterback's fault.
It's the quarterback, point blank.
It's always the quarterback. I told you it was always a $60 million man. It's always the quarterback's fault. Hey, Fox, you got that stat
So it's
about the 30th ring? Y'all should
I
show him
got
that
it. I
stat.
got it right here.
Y'all should show it to him.
I got you. I got it right here. Shh. I got it. I got it. Um, how is it that Dak is the only quarterback that is required to throw the ball, catch the ball, run the ball, tackle, don't get penalties, kick the ball, kick the ball for the punt return, and hurry up and block for itself. Now, ain't nobody. I'm not sitting here not giving Dak his faults because Dak has his faults. Dak has not played well this season. He haven't. I don't know if it's the girlfriend. I don't know if it's the too much up late at night with the goo 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 and goo. Smile, smile, baby, smile. Come here, daddy's baby. I don't know what it is, but what I don't know what it is, but he has not played well this season. Um, but to sit here and say that he's the reason why we're not winning solely on him, or to sit here and say that it's all the quarterback, that come from people that don't know football. That come from people that's just sitting there and watching the game for one particular person. That come from people that's just sitting there with an empty mind, an empty space, an empty head, and who just truly have no knowledge of the game.
Here we go with this. Here we
And
go with this.
I'm a female. No, I ain't never went on the field and suited up and played. But what I do is I read, I research, I pay attention. I've been to enough football games in my life to see it firsthand. My brother played football, and this I raised my right hand to the Lord on this. My mama could tell y'all this. My brother used to be looking for his playbook, and he couldn't find it because I had it in the room with me, looking at it, reading it, looking at the plays, telling him this is what you need to do when you get on the field. You got to do this. I was a little girl crying because I was the one who had to go. I couldn't play with the boys. They playing, the boys playing. You can't play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play school. I don't want to play door and comb up the door hair. I want to go play football. So you can't tell me some of y'all grown ass men only watching the game for one person because you don't like him. Can't nobody give me a valid reason why they dislike that. If you could give me a valid reason why you dislike him, I might can accept it. But for you to just outright not like this man for no reason, it's ridiculous. And half of the ones that be saying this shit, they ain't even play football. They ain't even play sports. They ain't did nothing. They ain't did nothing but sit in front of the TV. They ain't did nothing.
They created analytics. That's what they did.
Like it's
Oh,
ridiculous. And I'm
oh
not sitting here
man.
saying Dak is not at fault for some of this. I'm not saying that because he is. He's the quarterback. He's supposed to be the leader of the team. So it's things that you want your quarterback to do. It's things that you would want and hope that your quarterback would do. Like it's a couple of times Sunday I seen like Dak, you could have took off and ran. When you're having the type of games you're having and the type of things that's happening on the field with your team, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to help your offense. You know your offensive line is trash. So sometimes you just got to help them sometimes. And I did not see that. And I'm like, Dak, why you just didn't run and go get at least 3, 4 of those 10 yards that we needed? Make it manageable. But sometimes the pocket collapsed so fast on him, he didn't even have a chance to step and set his foot because he was going down or Boza was coming. That's not on Dak. That's not his fault. And I've always said, I was hollering and screaming Sunday. Dak thought about get rid of the ball, Dak. Get rid of the ball. They coming. Your line breaking down. Get rid of the ball. I don't even think that's the issue. I don't even think it's the fact that he can't read defense or he have an issue reading defense. I'm tired of that lame excuse too. I'm
Nikki,
tired
let
of
me
that
ask you a
too.
question. Since you were there, how was the separation? Other than CeeDee Lamb, how was the separation between the cornerbacks, the wide receivers, and our tight ends? What did the separation look like to you when you was basically, at the game watching it? How did it look to
It
you?
was none.
Say it again. It was none?
It was none.
Okay. That's what I thought.
It was none.
And that's why he's holding the ball.
And that's why he's holding the ball. That's why. Because it's none.
I just want to ask a question. And here's a question that I want to ask. And this is not saying that I am making excuses for the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
The last 3 years, where has Dak ranked in the MVP voting?
Here you go.
2 out of 3 years. 2 out of the last 3 years, he's ranked second in MVP voting. How the hell can you have that type of stature in the league and people say you suck? I want somebody to legitimately answer that question. How can you be ranked second 2 out of the last 3 years as an MVP candidate, and you get called? You were called. People say that you suck or that you're a bad quarterback.
And last year he should have won it. He actually should have won it. He only didn't win it last year because Lamar won that one playoff game, and we didn't. But he actually should have won it. He only lost by 1 or 2 points to Lamar. 32nd in rushing yards game. 32nd in total rushing yards. 32nd tied in rushing yards allowed per game. 31st in points allowed per game. 30th in turnover differential. What I just sat up here and said, we're not getting turnovers. We're not getting the ball back to give our offense a short field to work with. Every time we get the ball, we're starting on the other end of the field. That matters. That's not the quarterback.
And here I'm
that don't tackle. If the defense job is to stop the other team from picking up a first down and getting them off the field on a third down, keeping them out of scoring drives, at least holding them to a field goal. That's not on Dak. Now, when Dak threw the interception and gave them a short field to score on, the first one they got 3 points out of. The second one they got a touchdown out of. With the score, yeah, you can't say from the score that the in one of the interceptions is the reason that possibly played a role in the game played a role in the end of the game. As we all know, turnovers kill drives, turnovers kills momentum. We know it. We all know this. So I'm not giving that credit for making bad decisions with these turnovers. But what I am seeing and what I'm noticing is that when we are in the red zone, where most of these turnovers are starting at, is when he's forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb, which makes me believe he's been told to get the ball to CeeDee Lamb. Dak has never been that type of quarterback to throw the ball to a receiver that's covered. He's always looked for the uncovered receiver. He's never been a quarterback to just say, "Okay, I'm gonna throw it to you just because I'm gonna throw it to you." No. So is he being told to do this? Is he being told not to run? Is he being told to whatever? As we know, Dak is not a mobile. Dak is not a pocket quarterback. He's best at 2-minute drills, and he's best at rollouts.
And
So
I'm
if
at,
you're keeping him
can
in
I,
the pocket, what's the problem? What? But it's not. It's not the quarterback.
and in response to this statement that's I put up here, where do we rank in separation? Our wide receivers rank in separation in the league. Where do the
30th.
Cowboys rank?
Probably
30th.
30th or 29th. One of those two.
So
No,
so
we
if
are
if
30th.
so if we're 30th, so if we're 30th in the league because our receivers can't get any separations, where the hell are you gonna throw the ball to?
We're 30th.
No,
If you're 30th in the league in wide receiver separations, isn't your quarterback gonna hold the ball just a little bit more?
Exactly.
Because he don't have no place to throw the ball. That's not a freaking excuse. That's a fact. Those are stats. We done ranked out how we're last in everything.
Everything. We
Everything.
are last in everything.
Everything.
We only run 4 routes so the defense knows what we're doing.
Exactly.
Say that stuff again.
Say it again, John.
Say it again, my cousin. Say it again.
Type it again, John.
We only run 4.
And me and John don't even get along.
4 routes. 4 routes, y'all.
Me and John don't even get along. We always arguing.
We run slants, we run outs, we run
Nines.
comebacks, and we run fades. That is it. That is it.
We need different play calls. We need different route trees.
And Brian, nobody's ever said that it's everybody's. Nobody's saying it's
We never
everybody's
said
fault
that it
except for
wasn't their
that.
fault.
Nobody said
Nobody
that.
said that. No.
Nobody said that on this show.
Not at all. I
Nobody
simply
said that.
said,
Nobody-
I sat up here and said, Dak is at fault for the interceptions because he has to read the room better and he has to get rid of the ball sometimes. But he's forcing the ball at times, which is causing most of that interceptions come on the red zone because he's forcing the ball to one person, and he can't do that.
Don't
You
forget,
can't.
he's also throwing in the very tight windows because the wide receivers are not
Not getting
great
separation.
So the windows that he throws to are really tight. Look at the ball that he threw in the end zone to the tight end. Look how close everybody was to the tight end. It was a perfectly thrown ball. The tight end just didn't hold on to it. The rookie, he didn't hold on to it.
He didn't hold
That should have been
on
a
to it.
touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. So fans have to understand these are very tight windows that is thrown into. And that's why his interception rate this year is going up because he keeps throwing in the tight windows and forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb.
They're getting tighter and tighter because
Everyone know that's where he going.
Exactly.
Because he don't have nobody else that he trusts on the field. Everyone knows that. Like everybody know you take CeeDee out the game. We don't have a running game, so we don't have nothing for them to fear on the ground. So as like the Ravens, okay, well we have to protect. We have to watch Derrick Henry. We gotta watch Lamar.
We gotta watch the tight end.
We gotta watch the
Lil
tight
Speedy.
end. We gotta watch Zay Flowers. We gotta watch this person. Your running game opens up your passing game. Your passing games will help your running game. But we don't have either. Neither one. We don't have another receiver that they fear on the field. They don't have a receiver that they fear. But at the end of the day, it's still no excuse for Dak to throw interceptions, being as long as he's been in the league now. He has to help his offense. When you are in an offense like we have and the issues that we're having as the quarterback and the leader of this team, you have to do more to help them. And the way he helped them is by running when he see an open lane. If it ain't no more than 3-4 yards, take it. Go get it. To give your running backs or a shorter field to get that first down. It's times that it could have been a quarterback sneak. And instead of passing the ball, Michael McCarthy called a pass play on 3rd and 2. when you probably got two running backs that could get them 2 yards. All right, your quarterback could run and do some kind of disguise, get them 2 yards. I want them to start let that get more control at the line. So if he sees something, he can change it. Let him get more authority at the line to do this. It ain't just one person fault. That
So let
have
me,
his
yeah,
fault, but
let
it's
me,
Go
let
not
me,
ahead.
just
Go
that.
ahead, Fox.
yeah, let me answer this. Let me answer this here. What does Dak's play have to do with us being last in rushing defense?
None.
What does Dak
Nothing.
play have to do with us being last in points allowed?
Nothing.
What does Dak play have to do with a team going 90-something yards in 5 or 6 plays against us?
Nothing.
That don't have shit to do with Dak.
Nothing.
Zero to do with Dak.
Nothing.
Those players, you got a high play quarterback. You got I don't even want to keep explaining it.
So I'm next.
Listen, it's not just that. See, when I see this comment, him causing turnovers can deflate the defense. If you had a stout defense, they wouldn't mind. They wouldn't care. They say, you know what? We got your back. Don't worry about it, bro. Look at Kansas City's defense.
I'm about to
Mahomes
use
throwing
Kansas
all those
City.
interceptions, and the defense like, yo, my man, I got you. And that's what team sports is all about. If one player fails, somebody else is there to pick you up. And our defense is not picking up. Yeah, interceptions are part of the game. I get it. I understand. But, hey, that's what you have a defense for. Your defense is supposed to be there to help carry the burden sometimes, too, when your offense is not pulling their weight. It happens.
So Brian, 2 interceptions causes 220-some odd yards rushing.
On the ground.
Come on now, bro. Come on now. You can't even say that. You cannot even that comment right there don't even fly. You
And
trying
then
to say that
those turnovers was in the first half. What they got to do with the second half?
It's not only that, right?
they
Like
came
them
out the
turnovers
third quarter.
was
Yeah.
them turnovers was in the first half. So what
They
happened in the
came-
third quarter and the fourth quarter? It was not. What happened then? What happened with the defense getting stops?
And we
What
had the
happened
lead.
then?
And we had the lead at
And we had the
halftime.
lead. That's why I can't talk to people that.
No, listen, everything is always Dad's fault. You know that.
It has nothing to do with
Jack's
Dak's part. Right now I'm talking about the defense. 200 and some odd yards rushing. How many teams have rushed over 200 yards against us?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, maybe stop. Like 5 teams. It seemed like 5 teams has run over 200 yards on us. At least 5.
If you watch ESPN, if you watch Fox, if you watch NFL Network, if you watch CBS, what do every analyst say?
We cannot
We
stop
can't
the
run
run.
the run. We can't
we
run the
can't
ball. We can't stop the run. That's what
Exactly.
everybody says.
But it's Dad's fault. He throws interceptions. He's throwing interceptions. You know what's funny? Hurts throwing interceptions too, but I see the Philadelphia defense actually having his back. Not to throw, some salt in the wounds, but that's
And
what
he
the
got more.
defense
And
is
he
there
got
for.
more. And he got more interceptions than Dak does.
And he got more weapons. And he has more weapons. Nobody want to talk about that. He has more weapons. He has 2 number 1 wide receivers. And he has Saquon. And he has good tight ends. But hey, everything is always Dak's fault. We always protecting Dak. I'm not protecting Dak. I'm just pointing out stats and figures that we lack weapons. And so when you only have 2 primary weapons, you're going to force the ball a lot. It is what it is. Every quarterback needs a running game. We don't even have that. And everybody want to talk about Dak throwing interceptions. Well, hey, he's trying to be a chef. But how can he cook with those utensils and those ingredients right now? How can he cook? How can he be a chef on the field with those utensils, with those tools, and those ingredients? Somebody please tell me. You think Tom Brady can win with this group right now? I don't think Tom Brady can win with this group right now. Roger Staubach can't. Troy
So
Aikman.
so here. Let me throw a stat out there for you. Let me throw a stat out there, really quick. How many interceptions does Patrick Mahomes have this year? He has 9. What are their record?
They're undefeated.
Undefeated. Dak has 8.
And we 3-4. Defense.
The difference
Team sport.
between Patrick Mahomes' 9 interceptions and Dak's 8 interceptions is 2 things. They have better coaching and they have a defense that has their back.
That's right. Defense. And they got weapons too. Everybody has weapons. Damn, I'm tired of everybody has weapons. This is an arms race in the NFL. Look at Detroit. Look at Atlanta. Look at Green Bay. Look at Philly. Look at Seattle.
Demetrius, but look at
Demetrius,
Baltimore's
I'm looking at
line. And he had a tight end.
Okay.
He had an all-pro tight end. And they had like the number 1 or 2 defense. I want to know what type of weapons we got.
I do too.
We got CeeDee Lamb on offense, and we got Ferguson as a tight end. That's it.
Where they at? Compared to the Lions and everybody else, we don't have any. Come on,
I'm speaking about how bad the Cowboys team is in general. In general, who was our third receiver? We throw out anybody as a third receiver.
Frankie, I think it's you. My brother Frankie, I think you the third receiver, Frankie. Frankie gonna come out of retirement and play. Come on, man. This is crazy. We all watch football. We all know what talent looks like. And for somebody to say we have talent, we have weapons, come on, man. Come on. Now I'm done. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. There's no way. I'm sorry to curse, but I'm just saying we need more weapons. We need more speed. We talk about it all the time. They double team.
So we're talking about we're talking about weapons. Would you take Derrick Henry or Zeke right now?
Derrick Henry. No, you should throw Pollard in there too. Saquon in there.
Would you take Baltimore's O-line or our O-line?
Baltimore.
Would you take Detroit's O-line or our O-line?
Oh, shoot. Detroit.
Would you take Gibbs or what's the other cat on Detroit's running back?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, of course. They have 2 number 1 running backs. Why wouldn't you?
Detroit has 3 nice receivers.
I know.
And here's the best one right here. Give us a new owner.
You mean new GM and owner? You know what? We need a new GM. The owner could stay. But we need a new GM.
We got a GM in the house, Will McClay.
Yeah, but he won't let Will run it. He won't let Will just run it like he wants to run it. That's the problem.
So if he don't let Will, who already in the house, who he been working with for years, and keep paying him to stay, be a GM, how you think he gonna let somebody else come and be one?
We might have to
wait. All he got to do is turn his head and look at one. All he got to do is turn his head and the one that's helping us with the drafts and making sure we get good draft players. Except Mozzie lazy ass.
No more Michigan players. No more. I'm done.
None. I'm sick of them.
I don't want no more Michigan players.
None of them.
I'm done.
None. The only Michigan player that has worked out decent for us is Jordan Lewis.
That's right.
The rest of them,
done. I don't want no more. Shoemaker,
done. Mozzie, we ain't even need Shoemaker. That was a wasted 2nd round pick. We could have got we could have got a better player with that. And I screamed. Me and Barry screamed that night when they picked Mozzie. Torrance Osiris was right there. Get him,
Yeah.
get Torrance, get Tyrus
So,
Osiris.
Demetrius, we've given you facts.
We're not emotional at
We're
all.
not emotional.
we talking facts. Nikki said earlier that Dak has been fucking up.
Dak has not
We
had a good
Yeah,
year.
that he said that. Nikki
No
said that
weapons.
earlier.
We have no weapons.
We
I'm
said
sorry
we
to cut
had
you
no
off.
weapons.
And ain't
We
nobody
said
got
that
no
we,
weapons.
yeah. We
Where
said
they
that we're
at?
32nd against the run. We said that we're 32nd and we're 30th in this. We're last in this. Our receivers get no separations. Those are all facts. That has nothing to do with emotion.
What emotions?
So
We're
let,
not even emotional.
all right, so we go
mad and over them that I don't even have no more emotions for that.
Exactly. We're not even attached to them emotionally like that.
I'm at the point where I'm sitting here. I'm at the point where I'm sitting here plotting on how if my boy money gonna come from if I just happen.
So, Mr. Cowboy, you done walked in.
What up, Jay? What up?
What's up with you?
What up, play good? How y'all doing?
Right now? You good now? You good now?
I want you to come in and join this conversation. Where do Cowboys wide receivers rank in separation?
Yeah, they toward the bottom.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Okay.
they toward the bottom.
What is our rush defense?
Probably dead last. Everybody there to get 200 yards.
Okay. Where's our run offense?
It's probably at the bottom too.
Okay. What about points allowed?
I probably at the bottom with a 50-point and 44-point game. Probably toward the bottom.
Okay.
So,
and how has our quarterback been playing?
Mediocre.
All right, so y'all want me to tell the truth? You want me to tell the truth for you?
Yeah. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
All right, so I've been cool with Dak up until Sunday, right? I didn't have a problem with the Lions game. We were outmatched clearly. The Saints game we were outmatched clearly, right? The Baltimore game, I don't blame Dak for. Be honest, I blame CD. If CD don't fumble in the red zone, we probably still let him from Baltimore, right? But the San Francisco game, and it's been San Francisco, period. It's like they a thorn in his side. He can't get it. I don't know what it is. I think it's Fred Warner. I think Fred Warner, got his number or whatnot, but it show up when we play them. He don't. And it's been years where we had weapons. We had 3,000-yard receivers. We couldn't get it done. We had a stout defense. We still couldn't get it done because Dak's turning the ball over. So, I mean, like I said, I've been cool with Dak up until Sunday. Now, I blame Dak for Sunday, but the other three, I'm not blaming Dak for.
So I'm going to ask you another question real quick. Do you believe in complimentary football?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Patrick Mahomes has more interceptions than Dak. But who saves Patrick Mahomes' interception? Who saves him from his turnovers?
The defense do. But okay. my thing is this. That pick in the beginning of the third quarter, how the defense gonna save you from that? When you throwing that pick on our side of the field at that time of the game, you putting the defense which is already struggling.
Yeah, but did
in a very bad spot.
Yeah, but did that cause did that interception right there? Was that 223 yards of rushing against?
No, but it was the momentum. It was the momentum in the game. Okay. The game turned dramatically after that.
Okay.
It was the momentum in the game. I felt like it sucked the life out of the team. It sucked the life out of me. I felt like it sucked. I felt like the life was sucked out of us because we made no adjustments. San Francisco kept just running the same shit over and over and over in the third quarter. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about that.
We had to stop the run too. So I mean, it was like Zim was hell bent on stopping the run. He came out 6D lineman, right? So he was hell bent on stopping the run, but you just leaving man coverage on the back end, and Kittle was eating Wilson's lunch back there in 1-on-1. So it was it turned into a picky poison. Like which one, you want to let us run it, or you gonna let Kittle kill Wilson, right? But in the fourth quarter, at the end of the game, defense made a stop and got us the ball back. Like, I know they gave up 220 some yards, but when the chips were on the table, defense stood on business and got us the ball back. We don't have a chance to win that game if defense don't do what they do.
Yeah, by this time you can't. Here's my thing with the Cowboys and our offense. We always come back when we're down. It's too late. It's too late. If you think that you're down 17 points with 10 minutes to go in a game, and yeah, you come down and you might score twice. You're not gonna score you're not gonna score. We are not the Ravens who came back and beat Cincinnati after they was up 14 and they was down 17 or something like that, 14 or something like that. We're not the Ravens. We're not built like the Ravens. We don't have the defense like Kansas City, who can be down, who can come back and whose defense can stop them. We don't have the offense to come back and play from behind. Everybody knows that for the last 4 years that we cannot be down. We can't play from behind. Our offense is not built to play from behind. Period. And Drew, we don't sit up here and bash Cowboy fans for their quote knowledge of the game. Only thing we've said is facts. That's the only thing we've said.
I wish he go to bed.
That's the only thing that we've said was facts. We said we're the last ranked rushing defense. We said we're the last ranked this. We're saying we're the 30th ranked this. We said that we were this. We've said everything facts. We ain't said nothing about opinions. And you got Nikki, who came out and said earlier that Dak played bad. What else do you want us to say? Dak is the worst quarterback in the NFL?
Because he's not.
Is that what you want us to say?
Because he's not.
And the offense and the rest of the team is the rest of the talent on our team is so damn great that we got one person that's bringing us down. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The defense is the number one ranked defense in the league. We got the best wide receivers in the league. We got the best tight end in the league. We got the best running back in the league. We got the best O-line in the league. And our quarterback is the reason why we can't win. Is that what y'all want to hear?
Oh, Lord.
If that's what you want to hear, I'll sarcastically say that.
Oh, man.
However, the whole oh, my bad, Wesley, you're right. We do. We got the best cheerleaders and the best water boys too.
And we got the best kicker in the league too. We got the best kicker. Don't forget about that. We got the best kicker. We got pride in that. We got the best kicker.
No, he missed a field goal a couple games ago. So he part.
He got my bad, Wesley. You're right.
He part of the problem too.
Oh, that's right. He was in jury duty. That's the part of the problem. That's it.
So no, I'm not gonna sit up here and sit up here and say that our quarterback has been playing great. But I also think that there's some contributing factors to our quarterback not playing great. Like Drew, I'm even going to use one of your videos. You use a video of Dak throwing a pass to the tight end on a short and the ball got overthrown. But in your same video, it shows that Dak couldn't follow through because his arm got hit. in the same video that you posted. You know, there are factors in the game that makes people play the way they do. Zeke don't have the speed to get through the. Look at San Francisco the other day. Look, young kid number 24 was hurt.
Ooh, Lord.
They couldn't run the ball.
Isaac. Oh my God.
They put Isaac in the game. He was fresh. His legs, boom. What did he do with us? What did he do to us? The same running back going through the same holes.
He's a 4.3 guy too. Don't forget that. He's a 4.3 state champ. Actually, 100 meters too. Ooh wee. That's why I wanted the Cowboys to draft in the 4th or 5th round, but the 49ers got him. But man, that he hit the holes quick.
So I really want to change the subject because we didn't talk about this for about an hour.
Wait, before you change the subject, I'm going to ask you a question. On that second interception, was that a great play by the cornerback or was that a bad thrown ball?
Bad. That was a bad thrown ball. It was too much error.
Yeah,
jump ball.
Bad thrown ball.
Jump ball.
Cornerback, that cornerback had to go up, stretch out, come down with his basically body in bounds.
It was too much.
Yeah, you're talking about the safety. Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cornerback when he intercepted that ball, the second one.
Yeah, it was too much error.
Yeah, it was too much error.
Okay,
and he couldn't step through. He couldn't follow through. He couldn't follow through. I mean, it is what it is. But that's the problem too. Going back to what John said, we only got 4 routes. 5 if you count, the crossing routes every now and then. You got
understand why I want to run more of those. Like,
yeah. You rush 4 because all right, look, I wish I could find that play. They showed the perfect play of how to defend the Cowboys. What's the linebacker from San Francisco's name?
Fred Warner.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the play, Warner stood straight up, waited a second, waited till the hole opened up, and crashed the hole and made the tackle. Easy. It was an easy read for him. A very easy read.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was no threat of play action. Don't nobody respect our play action. 0 teams respect our play action. All he did was just sat back and just waited for the hole, open up and fill the hole. Nobody from that offensive line helped and scraped and went to the second level. Yet every other team that runs against us, they're pushing our D-line 5 or 6 yards down the field.
You know, we're going to have to steal Fred Warner just like they stole Ken Norton Jr. back in the 90s. We're going to have to steal him. We're going to have to steal Fred Warner, man. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to kidnap him, do something, get him over here. They took Ken Norton Jr. We're going to have to take Fred Warner Jr. How about that? We're going to have to do something. Because he wrecked shop. He wrecked shop all the time against us, man. He wrecked shop. I respect him, too. He wrecked shop.
Brian, we ain't talking about 2 years ago. We talking about 2024. We can't talk about what happened 2 years ago.
Oh, they moving the goalposts again?
We talking about 2024. I'm not. As a matter of fact, the way I'm feeling about the Cowboys, I could care less about the San Francisco game. I'm looking forward to the Atlanta game, not because I think that we're going to win, because they come to my city. And I'm a party, and I get a chance to go to the game. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to putting my Cowboy stuff on, going to the game, hanging out with my Cowboys family, hanging out with hundreds of thousands of Cowboy fans, getting people talking shit to me, and I'm still gonna represent. That's what I'm looking forward to. I don't care what happened 2 years ago. I don't care what happened last week. I care what happens this game that's coming up. I don't care what happened in the 90s. I don't care what happened in the 90s with us winning Super Bowls. I don't care what happened in the 70s with us winning Super Bowls and losing Super Bowls. I don't care about none of that. I want to win today.
Damn.
My bad, Mr. Cowboy. We don't have weapons.
No, but I think we eventually gonna be all right. You know, the defense gonna get an upgrade in the secondary. The front seven gonna get a couple of upgrades. You know, I was all in all, I was cool with the fight I saw from the defense because we have to keep in mind that they are, you know, kind of sort of depleted, right? So and San Francisco's depleted at wide receiver, but not in the O-line. And the way Shanahan runs the ball, pretty much they want to run it back and step in and be productive, right? So, you know, giving up 200 yards, it ain't cool, but I just like the fight I saw, especially in the fourth quarter. Like they really bowed their back and they stood up and they did what they needed to do in that fourth quarter for us to win. So it was like it was some positive to take from it. And so I think with Parsons and Nealon and Lawrence, them get back, Carson and Bland in the secondary, I think the defense will get better. But we gotta figure this run game out.
Yeah, but it might be too late then. It might be too late.
Yeah. I mean,
if we don't get that run game. If we don't get the run game or get another quality wide receiver, we ain't gonna do nothing.
You ain't lying about that. I'd take Cooks. I'd take Cooks back right now.
Yeah, we ain't got no
coming back. Yeah, when he coming back? Because Jerry
coming back after the Atlanta game because he was on IR, so he has to be out 4 games.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
he has to be
they got to make a decision on Bland here in a minute, don't it? Like either he gonna have to come back or they're gonna have to put him on season ending now.
Speaking of that second interception,
you gonna show it?
No, I'm not gonna show it. But if Turpin's in the game, you using Turpin for what? Use it for speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he runs a 9 route, what do you think they're gonna do? Get over top of it, right? I just when I think about things like that, and I'm a fan that's watching it on TV, don't we think that defensive coaches and defensive players can see that kind of stuff? Should Dak have thrown that ball? No, he shouldn't have.
Oh, you're talking about the first interception when he was throwing it deep and he couldn't step into it because Bosa came around the edge? You talking about?
I'm talking about, yeah, the one he threw, the one he was throwing
deep on a 9 route. That was the first one that he threw when Bosa came around and he couldn't step into the throw, and the safety came over and picked it off.
I don't know about Parsons. I don't know who is coming back this weekend. They haven't said any words about Parsons yet.
And we're playing on turf indoors, so you know it's going to be a fast track. And Atlanta has a fast team.
The only good thing about us right now is we're only 2 games out of first place in the division. We were 2 games out up until week 13. We was behind the Eagles, and we were able to overtake them. Do I think that we could, we're going to make this type of run with the schedule that we got this year? I don't think so. But there is still a little hope for some of us Cowboy fans.
There's always hope. But we just hopefully it's not going to be too late when the reinforcements come back. That's the only thing.
Yeah, if they're going to keep them on the roster, Kelly, then that takes away from bringing somebody else up. So it is what it is. So, like I said earlier, what do y'all think about all these other teams making these moves and we haven't done anything?
That's what good teams do. That's what good GMs do. They're always looking to improve the team. That's what they do. And I don't know. Like I said, I think Jerry wants to punish Mike McCarthy for lying to him. So he's like, no, I'm not going to improve the team. Nope. This the team you have right now. You better win with him. That's what I feel. I mean, he's making us all suffer because he's not making moves. Baltimore's adding wide receiver. Buffalo, even the Jets added wide receiver. Kansas City's adding wide receivers. I mean, they added a defensive end as well, Kansas City. They trying to actually say, hey, we trying to three-peat. It's just, disappointing that Jerry Jones doesn't see what's going on and try something. Or attempt to do something. I don't know. It's just disappointing. That's it. That's what good teams do. And right now, we're not. We're not doing anything. I still think he's upset that we lost to Green Bay. I still think that. He's being petty, unfortunately. For us as fans, we watch the games, we spend money, and we have to basically sit here and say, okay, we have the same team. The deadline is November the 5th. What are we going to do? It's disheartening to a lot of fans. But that's Jerry. Unfortunately, that's him. We need a wide receiver. We need a running back, to be honest with you. We need a defensive tackle. I don't know. Jerry wants to keep those picks. He wants to keep those picks. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. We're going to have maybe 10, 11 picks next year. Jerry may not want to give up any of those picks, so I don't know.
Well, that being said, hey, like I said, I'm just looking forward to the game Sunday.
Yeah, man. Y'all going to have a ball down there. I wish I could make it. But I got some other obligations right now. But that's going to be a good game. Hopefully the Cowboys can actually stop the running game. And Darnell Mooney, you got to stop him. He's the key to their offense, actually. Darnell Mooney is the key to their offense because he's their speed demon. So that's why hopefully we change the safeties. Darnell Mooney could be a problem.
All right. With that being said, y'all guys want to start on the picks? Start on the picks.
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Let me give him my piece of paper and write down.
Yeah, go ahead and knock them out for a second.
I got my sheet of paper ready to write them down because I don't have anything in front of me. Come on, man. He wasn't out. I'm sorry. Yankees are playing right now. They have about one run. Who has the picks? Anybody has the picks?
Let me see. I probably can get the games pulled up right quick. All right. So week 8. We're on week 9. Week 9. So I got it pulled up on my NFL app. So it's gonna give me the Cowboys game first. I'm gonna pick Cowboys out. Then we going. Or you gonna do Thursday night Texans at the Jets?
Pick the Texans and the Jets first.
All right. So, what y'all think about that Stephon injury? You think they're gonna bring Texans?
They're down 2 top wide receivers.
Yeah. So I ain't got nobody but Tank now, right?
Tank. No. They have what's this? Oh shoot. Months. I can't remember. Oh my God. He went to Alabama. He was drafted in the 2nd round. He's gonna play a lot.
Oh, Mitch. You talking about Mitchie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not Stephon Diggs though, and he's not basically the number 1 wide receiver. But I think the Jets basically, this is a must win for them anyway. If they lose this game, season's over. If they lose this game, season's over. What'd you say?
Or so it's her son already playing.
Yeah, he playing.
I don't know.
You gotta play.
You know, give me the Jets. I take the Jets.
I'm taking the Jets too. This is a must win for them.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets on that.
That's Halloween night too. That's Halloween night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I take the Jets. All right, so you got Denver at Baltimore. Sean Payton ran the score up on Carolina.
You know, the Ravens gonna be upset that they lost that game against Cleveland too. So they're gonna come out here and try to make a point. They're gonna try to make a statement as well.
Yeah. Oh no, Denver playing some ball right now though, man. I'm gonna go Baltimore at home though. I'm gonna go Baltimore at home. Then you got Miami at Buffalo.
Shit, I'm taking the Buffalo Bills on that.
Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo. It's gonna be an ass whooping right there. Give me Buffalo. Give me a whole bunch to a little.
Buffalo's playing really well too. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens when you trade for a wide receiver.
Or you get rid of a diva.
All right, so check this one out. You got the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. This game is going to be very interesting. Nah, Derek Carr coming back. So this probably ain't going to be interesting.
I'm taking the Saints on that one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints on them. Saints, I think they break their 6-game losing streak. They lost. And since they threw their parade in Dallas, they lost 6 straight.
Somebody put the voodoo hicks on him. That's what it was.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, so I got the Las Vegas Raiders, Cincinnati Bengals in Cincy.
The Bengals. The Raiders might as well just go ahead and try to tank and get a quarterback because they need a quarterback bad.
Yeah, they need a quarterback bad. Yeah, give me. I take Cincy. The Chargers versus the Cleveland Browns. The Jameis Winston-led Cleveland Browns. Can Jameis Winston duplicate his performance?
I'm taking the Browns, actually.
Yeah. I think I'm taking the Browns because the Browns really stacked. Like you look at them on paper, they got pieces everywhere.
Their defense is loaded.
Their defense loaded, Jack. Their defense loaded. So yeah, give me Cleveland. All right, check this one out. Washington at the New York Giants.
Come on, man. These Commodore fans are getting on my nerves. One of my
ain't they getting on? Man, did you hear that we want Dallas chance though?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I saw that, man.
We gonna give them the smoke. They want us bad. We want Dallas. I said,
we want Dallas. Y'all remember what happened last time y'all said that, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually taking the Giants that game. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Well, Chicago got stout D. But the Giants, though, the Giants gave Pittsburgh a nice little run for it, man. Yeah. They really did. Yeah, so I don't know.
The Giants could have beat them the first game they played them, but the Giants are missing some pieces, though.
Yeah.
Thibodeau's
not playing. But they got they got somebody else. Who's the other?
Yeah, I know you're talking about number 51.
He's been stepping up.
I wanted the Cowboys to trade for him too, but I think that's not going to happen now.
Yeah. It's hard for me to get behind the Giants. I'm gonna take Washington, and I hate to say that.
I hate it too.
Yeah, I really need Washington to lose. I don't think the Giants gonna be able to do it. Check this one out. New England at the Tennessee Titans.
I'm picking the Patriots on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the Patriots too.
Patriots defense is playing well, and hey, they beat the Jets at home.
After old boy said they were soft, and everybody got on him for saying that, they came out and clowned, didn't they? I wish sometimes these analysts and people outside the organization lead these coaches, some of these coaches alone. Now our coach, they can talk shit about them all day long. But some of these other coaches, let them do what they do.
Old
Big
Mike,
Mike.
man. Oh,
Big
yeah,
Mike.
we did. I'd about seen enough of old Mike, man. I didn't, I'd
That's a
roll
wrap
with him.
for Big
I'd have
Mike,
defended
boy.
him. Yeah, he gotta go and pack it up and deal. All
He
right,
better go
so we
get that
got
baby ointment and call it a day. He done.
man. Call it a day, Jack. So Chicago Bears at the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good one right there.
Kyler Murray's playing ball.
He really is. I think I'm going with the Cardinals.
I think I'm going with the Cardinals as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with the Cardinals too.
Yeah. All right, Jacksonville at Philly.
Ah,
Oh man, I gotta take Philly,
Philly.
unfortunately.
So we got Doug Peterson still coaching Jacksonville. They ain't fired him yet, have they?
No.
Yeah, so you got to keep in mind he's familiar with them now. So this game may be a little closer than you think. I'm taking the Eagles because I think Jacksonville trash, but I think Jacksonville gonna make it a little more interesting than what we think. Ooh. Detroit at the Green Bay Packers.
I'm taking the Lions. Only because Minnesota went in there and beat Green Bay, and I think the Lions are better than actually the Vikings.
You know what? I think that Aiden Hutchinson injury show up. I think it show up.
You think it finally shows up this week?
Yeah, I think it show up in this game. Give me Green Bay.
I'm gonna take Green Bay too.
Yeah, I think it show up in this game. Give me I got the Rams and the Seahawks in Seattle.
Damn. They always play close too. Oof.
Yeah, they always play close. In Seattle too. That's the 3:00 game. Yeah, I think I may watch that one.
Seattle, you know what? Seattle's been losing at home lately too.
Yeah.
They lost to Giants and the Bills at home.
Yeah, they should have lost that Giants game though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of fluky how they lost that Giants game.
Yeah.
Blue jumped on. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going with the Rams. They got Matt Stafford got both his receivers back. You know what I'm saying?
Running game's good.
Running game good. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Rams, man. So you got Sunday Night Football, Colts at the Vikings. I'm definitely taking the Vikings. Old man Joe got a long one. Got a rough one coming. They got a rough one coming, man. Yeah. All right, Bucks Chiefs. Monday Night Football, Bucks Chiefs in Kansas City.
Chiefs.
So yeah, I'm taking the refs. I mean the Chiefs.
You mean the Swifties? You're not the Swifties?
Them too.
The Swifties.
All right, so we got Cowboys, Falcons in Atlanta.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You know what? Let me go and get out the way. This the get right game for the Cowboys right here. If Parsons and Bland Carson come back.
I think had a get-right game against the 49ers.
You know they are kryptonite, man. Like I don't know. We can't beat them for some reason. We can't beat them, but we can. One thing they can do is outplay Kirk Cousins. He can do that.
Hope.
Yeah. He'll look all world next to Kirk Cousins. So,
but the thing about it though, man, Atlanta has some weapons, man. They have some weapons and speed. We talked about the Cowboys defense playing against teams on turf with speed. And they have speed.
It do show up.
But I'm gonna say But Kirk seems to F up at home.
And they play at 1 o'clock, right? The games at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a 1 o'clock game.
I don't know, but at 12 o'clock, Kirk different, ain't it? Yeah. Kirby balling on 12 o'clock games. Everybody in there ain't looking. He be folding in them prime time.
Then 1 o'clock. He's playing 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I have zero expectations for this game. I just want to party. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna party.
I want to see if we can get Parsons back. If we can at least get Parsons back, I think Parsons wrecked the game. I do.
I have a feeling that Bland had a step back with his foot. I think he had a step back. Something's telling me because he practiced the week before they were playing, and then you have a bye, and then he doesn't practice at all. So what happened between the bye and last week for him not to actually suit up?
Yeah, because it looked like he was going to play in San Fran. Yeah, it looked like he was going to play in San Fran. Yeah, look, I thought he was going to be back.
I thought he was going to play versus Detroit. I thought he was going to play. It was like, oh, he's going to come back, and all of a sudden, nope. I'm like, something's not right. He must have had a setback, or they're not saying something, so I don't know. Oh, my God.
He said, Jerry Jones, hey, that's my boy Joe right there. Hey, Jerry need to hire GM at 1 o'clock. That's what he need to do. And get
Jerry Jones, hey, we better watch out. He better not be going to Magic City on Saturday night. Jerry kind of wild.
Man, we don't need no more. We don't need no more Maury. No more Maury cases from Jerry.
Right.
Jerry might go to Magic City on Saturday night. Y'all better.
Hey, if he do go, boy, you talking about a party, Jack.
You like the lemon pepper wings too?
You stop silly.
You know that.
So last little statement. Last little thing we want to talk about before we gotta get out of here. Michael Irvin. What do y'all think about Michael Irvin? What he said about that loss was season ending for us.
He said it felt like season, and it did. But I just don't think. I think we got pieces coming back. I think we'll heat up down the stretch. Like our level of competition is gonna drop in these last 7 games. I was just hoping we can at least be 500 these first 8 games, and I think we have a chance to really make some hay down the stretch. Especially if we get pieces back on defense. You know, hopefully Jerry gets a receiver, but he probably won't. So we're gonna need Cook,
right?
You know, to come do something.
But you know how Michael Irvin is, though. Michael Irvin is the top of the top. He gave a motivational speech on his show, so he was a little down that the Cowboys didn't play with the effort that he gave his speech to. So you know he's a little down. So you know Michael's a really emotional guy. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I expected Michael to feel a type of way that we lost to the 49ers after he gave that emotional speech. I expect.
Well, all I'm gonna say is I said this year that we were gonna go 10-7 and still be able to compete for the division. So I think I'm still on pace for that.
Mm-hmm. Washington is gonna come back down to earth at some point.
Oh, they got to.
Yeah, they're gonna come back down to earth at some point. So
yeah.
Their schedule's gonna get pretty hard too.
Yeah.
After they play the Giants, those next 3-4 games are gonna be pretty hard because they play the Eagles twice.
Mm.
So they play us too. They will play us too.
Yeah, I say, and to be honest, I think we're gonna smoke them. I really do. I think we're gonna smoke them. I really think we're gonna smoke them. But we'll see though.
Well, that's what's up. Well, old man time.
Oh man time, Lord have mercy.
Woo, Kelly said she got us losing the next 4. We're not losing to Atlanta, Kelly. I hope we don't lose to Atlanta, Kelly.
As long as we don't see them in Magic City, I think we'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
You're gonna see somebody in Magic City. I'm telling you, somebody going to Magic City on Friday night, on Saturday night. You're gonna see somebody in Magic City. I'm telling you.
Probably Sam Williams. Probably Sam Williams.
Sam Williams better stay. Sam Williams better do something. I mean, he better learn how to drive. Sam Williams always getting a ticket for doing something stupid driving. That's why he got suspended for 3 games.
I'm like, dude, they got all type of Uber driver services. Like the league got a complimentary driver service, bro. Like, what are you doing?
You know, sometimes you want to show people you balling. So I don't care. I'm gonna show people I'm balling right now. This is what we doing.
Get us in this team for the streets. Y'all stay strong, man. We gonna get healthy and we gonna make a push. I promise. It's just a little rough right now. We're gonna be all right.
The Commanders got to play the Eagles, the Saints, the Falcons, Pittsburgh,
I think they got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they got to play Pittsburgh too. The Falcons, they got to play them too. Then Eagles twice, and the Cowboys twice. Just. All right. I told one of my homies, I said, keep that same energy, Playboy. You're talking a lot of mess right now. Keep that same energy.
What y'all talking about?
Talking about the Redskins. I mean the Commodores.
Well,
Same energy.
My computer. Well, I don't know. Right now, it looks like Jerry looks like a fool.
why you say that?
It looks like Jerry looks like a fool right now for letting Dan Quinn go. And that I mean that's what it looks like. Like he looks like a fool for letting Dan Quinn go. But what I am gonna say is this.
What happened?
You don't even know my you can't read my mind. You can't read my mind.
I'm laughing at Kelly.
You laughing at Kelly.
I'm laughing at Kelly. Kelly coming up, man.
They getting through more than a hooker in a whole house.
Hey, Kelly,
she ain't lying
for the night. Look at
she ain't lying. She ain't lying. But what I'm sitting to say was that could it be possible that Dan Quinn is sipping through because of the defense mind that he has? You know what I'm saying? And I guess down the road for harder teams will tell. I mean, they really got who they got. They got the Eagles. They still got to play. They got to still play us. And even though we bad right now, we normally turn on for games like that because that's division games. So we normally pull something out of us, pull something up out of us when it's time for them division games. Kind of like, it just do like kind of like the Patriots and the Jets. But right now, Jerry he look bad. He look bad. He looked bad for letting Dan Quinn go. He looked bad for letting Derrick Henry go to the Ravens. You had a few good wide receivers out here that you could have brought in to help Lamb out. Especially with the situation with Cook. We just right now we just in a bad spot. We are in a bad spot right now. And I'm not sure if we can fix it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that we can fix it. The only way I could gain some more confidence in this team, we would need to go in Atlanta and beat Kirk Cousins Sunday. Come back home and beat the Eagles. That's the only way I have some sure confidence in this team. But right now, I don't see it. I don't have it. It make every decision that has been done. It makes Jerry look even worse as a GM, as an owner. People mad at Jerry, but Steven is the real culprit in this. Steven is the real problem in this. He the one that don't want to do stuff. He the one that don't want to make changes on stuff. And while I'm on that subject, yes, Mike McCarthy and Jerry got into it today.
Whoa.
Yes, they did. I think I sent a message to y'all or to you, Sean. I think about 4:00.
Yeah.
Central time. When it when the text when the text came to me. Yeah. But yeah, they got into it today. Mike McCarthy and Jerry got into it today. So we will see how this pan out the rest of this season. If he make it to the end of the season. We'll see.
Word on the street in Dallas and in Frisco, Texas is Jerry Red fire them both. Give me him and them.
Let him go.
So this the question I have. If little sweet baby Jesus grants us this wish, right? If he fires both of them, I know I'm voting Al Harris to take over head coach / defense. But who gonna run the offense?
You let
you better go out there and pay your boy, Ben Johnson.
Well, I mean, for the rest of the season, you talking about the mid-season?
Yeah, I'm talking about mid-season, like rest of the way. So who do we bring in?
I'd put Al Harris as the interim coach in general and let
right,
him run
just to get him that go and get him ready.
Yeah. I say Al Harris. I'm letting Al Harris be head coach, and I'm letting Al Harris take the defense. But what we gonna do?
I would let who's the quarterback coach? What's his name? I'd let Dak call his own plays. I let him. We just do a 2-minute offense all game. That's what I would do.
Because that's what Dak thrives in. 2-minute drill and roll out. And any head coach that's been coaching you for the past 4 or 5 years should know that. And that's the problem that I have with our coaches. They don't know their weaknesses of their players, and they don't know their strengths of their players, and they don't use them, and they don't use them against other teams. And my other issue is that, like with Zimmerman, he does not use the other team weaknesses with his defense. He don't use it. I told y'all from the beginning when Zimmer came here. I told y'all Zimmer was too goddamn old. He can't even he can't even see out of his glasses.
Why you wanted Zimmer? I told y'all I'm looking at the Colorado Buffaloes defense. Every time that I watch the Cowboys play, I'm like, damn, that reminds me of the Colorado Buffalo defense. And look at it. Oh, I tell you.
We're just in a bad we're in a bad position. We're in a bad spot. And to be honest, can't nobody really turn this around but the players, because the players are gonna have to step up together and turn this around. Because to be honest, they don't. They do not have no more plan for Mike McCarthy in them.
No, they clearly don't. They don't
have no more plan for Mike McCarthy in them.
Yeah. And that's probably what they got into it about. Jerry, I mean, everybody see it.
They have checked out. They have checked out on Mike McCarthy. Mm-hmm. We don't have the right personnel for defense. That's why stuff ain't working out, because we don't even have the person for the scheme that Zimmer trying to run. We don't have the right personnel.
I'm glad Mike McCarthy got on him, because he at least if you're gonna go down fighting. That's my thing. If you're gonna go down fighting.
You glad he got on who?
I'm going down fighting.
You glad he got on who?
Him and Jerry, they got into it.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yep, they got into it.
Fighting.
So that locker room is in turmoil. This team is in turmoil.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. So Mike, this team gone.
This team done. I just feel like their mindset. I just feel like all of it. I just feel like it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they better not get embarrassed in Atlanta on Sunday.
They better not embarrass me. I'm so tired of going to a game and coming out of there and having to go straight in the house.
Now I will say this: even though we lost to San Francisco, it wasn't embarrassing. Like it was starting to look like it was going to be embarrassing, but they did.
Right.
They showed
Right.
Yeah,
so it wasn't a bad, and it also showed other teams 49ers flaw.
Mm-hmm.
They will collapse in the second half.
They will.
Hey, O'Shawn was rushing the passer too. I said, okay, they're trying to put in a new little wrinkle. I said, O'Shawn,
I
and he
love
got there quick.
O'Shawn. That boy is a beast.
It was some positives to take from the game, you know.
But O'Shawn, the only one was playing like he had some sense.
Yeah.
Kendrick, that first gash, that's when I really seen like firsthand that Kendrick is slow. It don't have speed no more.
He's slow as hell.
He's slow as hell. He's slow.
He got to go, but we can't replace him right now.
Yeah, but he knows the system and he really gets them lined up. But he's slow as Christmas though.
He's slow.
We need to do something with them safeties too, man. We need to go and put Bell and
we need to put Bell and Thomas out there and stop playing.
Yeah, Bell and Ye out there. So
we need to put
Donald Wilson getting this lunch.
We need Wanye out there. We need some more speed. We need some playmaking ability out there.
Man, and that's the thing. Wanye is like every time Wanye got out there, he was making a play.
He was, and Bell too. Bell was almost a Pro Bowler last year at the linebacker position. So
playing out of position.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a strong safety anyway.
Yeah, playing out of position.
He can help with the running game. He's bigger.
Right.
He can help with the running game.
Yeah.
Why we see this in Zim King?
Yeah, he old.
He got glasses.
And them things don't work. If you notice, every time something go wrong on the field, he got to take his glasses out so he can see.
You better use them damn glasses. Shit.
I hate people that do that. They got on glasses and they looking over their glasses. Baby, what you got on eyeglasses for?
What's up with Ryan Flournoy? Why
Who?
he not playing the wide receiver, Ryan?
Oh, the Rook.
Yeah.
Baby, because when he fumbled that ball on his first play.
He got stripped. He's a rookie.
Yeah, I'm like, he's a real rookie. You still got to play him.
Y'all know damn well it's politics in this team. Y'all know that. Just like Rico Dowdle did not look sick to me.
Yeah, I promise he didn't.
On that sideline. And this me close up. I'm right there. That he did not look sick.
All right, Joe.
They said he had 102 fever.
Yeah.
That's what they say. He had 102 fever, but
he had 102 fever when they get to San Francisco.
We gonna see who's gonna be sick in ATL, shawty. We gonna see. We gonna see. Forget about San Francisco. This ATL, shawty. Oh Lord. Let's see who's gonna be sick. That's a 1 o'clock game too. We gonna see. We gonna see because I don't think we'll ever see Deuce again. Not this year anyway. I don't think Deuce. They gonna put Deuce on IR.
Ain't no room for Deuce, man.
Yeah, ain't enough room for Deuce. I'm sorry, the family terrain coming to an end.
Not unless Turpin gets hurt or whatever else, but no, it's done.
So
we need Cooks
so
out there.
I'm glad when you brought Turpin up. Why ain't we running like bubble screens and crossing routes to Turpin? Why are we running him on 9 routes?
I ain't too small for them damn crossing routes.
I'd rather see him on the crossing than running the 9 route against a 6'2" corner and he 5'8".
Yeah, that's true. Good night. Hold on, y'all. Let's acknowledge Joe. He say he going to bed. It's 3 a.m. in the morning where he at. Yes, please go get you some rest, Joe. And we definitely appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you even taking time to tune in. What's Sean at? He think he's slick. He done left us up and he done took the old man time. He think he's
old man time.
Yeah, it's 10:15. It's old man time.
He done left us. He done left us on here. He gone on and laid down.
He probably said, "Man, I got to get up early. I want to let y'all youngsters stay on and talk."
I don't know. So where do we go from here, y'all? What are y'all? What are y'all? Where do we go from here?
There's only one way to go, and that's up.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we can do. They have to fight.
Focus on Atlanta. Yeah, focus on Atlanta.
They have to fight.
You know,
show some
like
fight.
I said, it was some positives. And like I said, they showed some fight in the San Francisco game. So there was one positive. So they can take that with them.
We got to replace Steele too. We got to replace.
We
gotta
that's another chat. Oh, baby, if that ain't Chaz Green 2.0.
We got to get.
I promise that Chaz Green
right now, somehow, some way.
They better be able to bring in a blocker to help him because he is not gonna get it done.
Yeah, he can't block nothing. He can't block nothing, bro.
He can't. This is a shame. And they paid him all that money. They paid him all that money.
And just restructured his contract.
I know we can't cut him. Damn, he's gonna have to be a swing tackle. Oh Lord.
Yeah, he gonna have to be a swing tackle. They're gonna eat some dead money. Which at this point, I'm cool with eating the dead money.
Right.
No,
right.
We can't because we have so much dead money with Lawrence and Zach Martin next year. We restructured their contract so many times.
Yeah.
But no, we got to replace Steele though. Steele has to go. Still has to go.
Still gotta go.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
He's definitely a problem on that line.
Yeah, I'm saying who else you got to tackle? Asim Richards and
Asim Richards.
What's the boy? Walesko or
Nah. I'd rather go with Richards.
Matt
Walesko.
Yeah.
Matt Walesko. Nah. I'll go with Richards. That's what I'm saying. What are they doing in practice? They don't say, hey, we need to make some adjustments. Jimmy Johnson would have sat them down. Parcells would have sat him down. And what? Mike is like, whoa, no, he's fine. He just needs some adjustments. Bull crap. Yeah. You don't want to adjust.
He need to sit down. Yeah, he need to sit down. Because like you said, Jared Bill, Hooker would have been on the bench. Terrence Steele would have been on the bench. Wilson probably would have got benched. He would have definitely got pulled in that San Francisco game. When Kittle started eating him up, Wilson got yanked. You come on, sit down.
Come right over here and sit down.
Yeah, you come on over here and sit down.
Or even trade him so that Bell could play. That's another thing. So Bell's not looking over his shoulder. Just get rid of Wilson. I don't know how much dead money it's going to be, but get rid of him.
But isn't his contract up the end of this season?
I believe so.
Yeah, because he got a 2-year extension, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Him and Hooker both. They'll be free agents after this season.
Oh, well, good.
Him and Hooker both.
Yeah, good. So it won't be no dead money. They can go sign wherever they want.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they be going.
I just don't know.
Wilson now, then.
I just don't know what happened because remember we was for real. Remember we was here. You know, like I don't know. Like I just don't know what happened. It looks like a lot of our players have regressed for some reason.
It could have been a scheme. The scheme that maybe Quinn was running fits certain players. And this scheme that fits Mike Zimmer's player doesn't fit everybody on his team right now.
Well, I keep telling y'all that it's scheme.
Because Wilson, to me, he fits that nickel defense. That's what he fits. He doesn't fit this defense with Zim, with being a strong safety. That's not him. That's why I said Bell. Bell's a strong safety by trade.
Yeah.
It's time for Wilson to go, baby. Hey, we got to go, son.
Yeah. They giving me flashbacks of Jalen Smith. They're giving me flashbacks of Jalen Smith.
Nah, Jalen Smith was bad because he was reading the wrong hole. He'd go through one gap and running through the other gap. Like, yo, dude, why you guessing? You guessing? Oh, man, that was crazy. But Wilson's getting beaten coverage. Wilson could hit you, but he's getting beaten coverage a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
It wasn't just Kittles. he gets beaten coverage a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like you said, the only place for us to go is up. We down right now, and we only 2 games out of the lead in the East. That's what I'm saying. Jerry has to. If Jerry doesn't make any moves, then we all know what time it is.
Yeah.
Just a soft rebuild. If he does not make any moves by November the 5th trade deadline, we know what it is. Just a soft rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
We are done. we are done. We are done.
Yeah. Well, I want to see what happens when once we get some pieces back. And hopefully we don't lose nothing else before the other guys get back. But I want to see what we look like when we get guys back.
Maybe we should put Parsons at linebacker too.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think. Yeah, I think in this defense, I think Parsons will excel at linebacker. I think he, what Quinn was doing, he was better at the end. But what Zim want to do, I think Parsons should be a linebacker.
Think about it. Keep him out of the way from the line. These 318, 330-pound linemen. Because having a hot ankle sprain, man, that's painful. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We gotta see. Bland comes back. He's sticky fingers. That could be another reason why we don't have a lot of interceptions. We don't have any interceptions. We're not getting any fumbles. Nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah. But then the Rook though, the Rook was playing pretty good. Carson was playing pretty good.
The only thing with Carson though, he was giving up too much cushion.
Yeah.
The cushion, man. You can't be giving up cushion like that. Especially that Baltimore game when they needed that first down. I'm like, yo, give a tighter look. Damn, too much cushion. They went right at him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens, man. Only way we can go up is up. I'm not trying to live with the Giants right now. That's not a good look. That is not a good look for us. Anyway, what time is it? It's almost 10:30.
It's almost 10:30.
I think it's about almost 10:30 your time.
Almost 10:30 your time.
Yeah, my time.
It's almost 10:30 your time.
Because I'm trying to get him out. Let's go. So, I got to represent my Yankees, you know what I'm saying, too.
Are they playing tonight?
Yeah, they won it 6-4 in the top of the 7th inning.
Oh, really? That's what's up.
Or they not gonna get swept.
Hopefully not. Hey, the Dodgers have firepower just like the Yankees. Just right now, Aaron Judge, he can't hit. He's not hitting. Worth nothing.
The Dodgers, the Dodgers pitchers though, man, they've been. Yeah, the Dodgers pitchers been looking pretty good.
Listen, I'm hoping that the Yankees can actually come back and really make this a series. Actually, I'm really, because I've seen the Red Sox do it against us. Why we can't do it? You gotta keep faith. I'm an optimist anyway. I'm not a pessimist, so I'm gonna keep the faith.
Yeah.
Keep the
faith. Okay.
I'm gonna be like Jesse. Keep hope alive. Yes. Keep hope alive. We doing it for the Cowboys, so why can't I do it for the Yankees? Keep hope alive.
We definitely doing it for the.
We do it for the Cowboys. Keep hope alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I might have to go get a voodoo doll for Atlanta this weekend. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Baby.
I might go get a voodoo doll.
I call them motherfuckers all kind of son of a beast.
We gotta do something. We have to.
But I cuss them out. Cuss them all kind of son of a beast walking through that locker room.
I imagine. I bet you did. They say, Nikki, chill out, man. We just lost a hard-fought game. Nikki, why you doing that?
I was just like, and I felt so.
Nick.
She said she was saying she was feeling bad for somebody.
Well, hey, I'm glad that it wasn't Diggs because Diggs was upset.
Yeah, hey, Diggs was Diggs had bad enough. He ain't had about enough.
You know what? I think whoever that media guy was, he was getting on Diggs for not tackling in the Lions series more than basically that tackle that Wilson missed.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I think he was getting on him more about the Lions, and then
Diggs
whatever.
It looked like he made a decision in that Lions game. He didn't want to square with Montgomery.
He didn't want no smoke in the Lions. I mean, hey, he made some business decisions. I don't know if he's even healthy coming back from his ACL tear. We don't know.
Nah, I think they know Mike on his way out. So he really trying to run through a brick wall for a guy that's finna be gone at the end of this year.
So that's why I can understand why Mike is not making all these adjustments. If you know this your last year, you ain't got nothing to lose, and everything.
You ain't got nothing to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose.
So why he not doing it? That's the thing. Not unless Jerry's telling him not to. He should have been yanking people out left and right. Nope, you get out. Nope, you sit in the bench. Mm-hmm. But he's not doing it because he think everybody else is gonna go to Jerry behind his back. That's another thing. Well, I'm just gonna go over the manager's head, go right to the CEO. What? Think about that for a second. You're gonna go right over the manager's head, go right to the CEO because you got a problem.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Like, and that's why you even able to do that, right? So, what type of authority do the coach got if you can just go around them like that?
And that's part of the problem. That's the part of the problem with Jerry Jones.
That is the problem. That is the problem.
Jerry Jones. Yo, forget that. I'm going right to Jerry, yo. Let's go to Jerry. Let's have a meeting with Jerry. Like, damn, you going right over Mike's head, go right to Jerry?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What happened to Nikki? She out?
I don't know. What Nick got going on? Yeah. Fox over there slobbing. He sleep.
He drooling. Fox is drooling right now. He thinking about them lemon pepper wings right now. He's like, yo, I got to get this over there. Dripping coming out the mouth. Oh, damn. That's going to be a good time, though, man. Atlanta's going to be on fire this weekend, yo. I'm telling you, it's going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire like it's a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be like a Super Bowl. All the strippers going to be working. Everybody going to go out and buy that baby oil. They gonna be working it, baby. Oh man, damn, I'm missing it, but it's all good. It's all good, man. So what you want to do, man? It's 10:30, brother. Nikki's out.
I mean, yeah, niggas out. Fox out too, man. If you gotta close, you gonna take it out?
I close it out.
Hey, they go kill a shout out to the unofficial sponsor.
Yep. Shout out to unofficial sponsor Magic City. This weekend is going to be spectacular. It's going to be fantastic with the Cowboys in town. Listen, thank everybody for coming out to the safe space. We appreciate everybody. Thank you. Hey, listen, we trying to give you all the real. You know, everybody make mistakes. Dak Prescott makes mistakes. We all make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to tell you, we're going to give you the real. We're going to let you know how we feel. And thank you so much for being transparent with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's genuine to me, that we can come on the show and we all can be transparent with one another. You know what I'm saying? And that's really genuine right there. That's genuine when you can be transparent. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join us next week. Because we're going to have some more fun. Because hopefully we take down, the Falcons. And we're going to talk about some Magic City stuff. Because I'm going to ask some of my friends, y'all went to Magic City before the game? I'm going to ask Foxy too. Because Foxy's hosting some parties down there. And I know Nikki be in the building. You going down there too?
Nah, man. I'm coaching again. I'm coaching middle school basketball. So I actually got a game Sunday at 12. So I be coaching the kids and had a game pulled up on the phone, be kind of peeking.
That's what's up. Oh, there she go, Nikki. We about to close the show.
I got kicked out. I was frozen, but I heard y'all asses talking about me.
What we say?
I don't know what Nikki over there doing. I don't know what she over there doing. Oh, Sean over there. Sean over there slapping and he sleep.
Yeah. Fox knocked out.
Yeah, he thinking about the lemon pepper wings. He sleep. He knocked out.
Fox got the hand. Fox got the hand under the chin. He out of here.
Believe me, Fox ain't knocked out, but he's close to it. I turned my camera off for a reason.
He said, "What? Lemon pepper? Wait a minute."
I heard y'all. I was hitting that button. I was like, I'm gonna cuss them out.
Oh Lord! No, we don't want no digs. We don't want no smoke, Nick. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke. Oh man, it's a great show, y'all. Appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, we needed this.
Yeah.
So okay, well, so what's the game plan for Sunday, guys? Who we have? Let's hurry up. Who we have to worry about Sunday?
I told you, Darnell Mooney. Darnell
Mooney.
So he's number one.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney.
You gotta worry about him. Pitts and everybody else is fine, but Darnell Mooney, you have to worry about him because he's turning into Cousins' favorite receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He played with Chicago
Bears.
Bears.
Crazy, man. Yeah, his run after the kid's crazy.
Yes, sir. So we gotta. That's why hopefully Van comes back on Sunday. Hopefully.
Yeah, and Pitts though, I'm kind of after what Killer did to Wilson. I'm almost certain they're gonna try to get Wilson singing up on Pitts.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And Bijan Robinson's running the ball pretty hard too.
He sure is.
They got a couple of running backs over there.
Yeah, Algier too. They got
Algier too.
Oh yeah.
So that's what
but do y'all think we do better on turf or grass?
Grass. I think we do better
on grass because our defense is not as fast as some of these fast offenses. That's why I prefer grass. Sunday's gonna be a track meet.
Yes, sir.
And then that defense, all they're gonna do is double Lamb.
Well,
two good safeties. Two good safeties.
Base. Yeah, base.
Yep. Base over there. Yep.
Simmons is there too. Justin Simmons is there too. Don't forget.
Yeah, Justin Simmons too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judon, they got Judon rushing the passer.
Oh Lord.
Well, my little dumb ass gonna be there. My little dumb ass gonna be there. Talk all that shit, but gonna be on the first plane smoking.
Maybe you need to curse out Steele for Sunday, but right before the game, you need to curse.
I don't. You know what? I don't have nothing for Steele. I don't have, and he passed right by me Sunday night. Going into the locker room, he passed right by me Sunday night, and I just looked at him, and I just looked at him and just shook my head. He just gave me a look like, you know how a kid know they did something, they stole some candy or some shit from the store.
He put his head down. Mm-hmm. He had his lip open out. He looked at nigga.
I can imagine the look on your face when you look.
His big behind looking at nigga like he stole something. Yo, that gotta be hilarious.
I was just like, this bastard. like you after that, I was just like, I can't. But y'all, I have an honest. Before we get out of here, I know Sean gotta go, but I have an honest question.
Yes.
If y'all had to bench a few players, who would be your who would be your players that you bench?
Oh shit, we talked about that right before. Hooker, Bell, and Steele. I mean, no, Hooker,
Wilson, Steele.
Yep, he got to be benched.
So y'all wouldn't bench Zeke?
Zeke was only starting because Rico was out. Because Rico's the starter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing is, you can't bench Zeke because then you might make Dak mad. And that's the only thing I have a feeling why.
Well, if you make that, okay. Well, if that made Dak mad, then maybe Dak could play better, so Zeke could come back to the game.
That's good reasoning as well, because you have Cooks.
When is Bland coming back?
We don't know. I have a feeling he had a step back because he was supposed to play versus the Lions, and then all of a sudden now he had a bye, and he didn't even play against the 49ers. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on with Bland? Did he have a setback or something? Because this doesn't make sense.
They got to make a decision. They got to make a decision.
They got to make a decision though on him by this week though.
Yeah.
Because if not, he would have to remain on IR for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that was the case, we should have signed Xavier Howard then. We should have went out and got Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
Is he still out there?
He's still out there.
Yeah,
he may be still out there.
He's still out there.
Yeah, we need to.
He's still out there.
Yeah,
we need to ring that phone.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why he's not being signed. Did he do something illegal, or did he touch somebody's kid or something? Somebody said he was looking at some type of young girls at one time.
No, he got all them goddamn. He got all them baby mamas.
That's oh Lord.
He got all them girls
for another day.
He got all them girls saying they his baby daddy.
Nick Cannon number 2.
Man, what?
Nick Cannon number 2.
Hey, we probably really need to say he hungry. Then he got to take care.
What shit? What shit?
Yeah.
Flacco got what? Correct. Flacco got what? 10 kids?
Damn.
I thought Rivers had a lot of kids too.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Rivers. That's Rivers. That's Rivers.
Yeah, Rivers got a lot of kids by the same woman.
Oh yeah, they got about 10 kids.
Damn.
They got about 10 kids.
Still out there. And
he's still out there.
Spend money. All you gotta do is spend money. If Bland can't.
But he probably this late in the season, he probably just want to be on the teams, and I don't even think he probably would even want that much.
Yeah,
he probably just want to be on the team.
That'd be right up our alley, nice and cheap.
Right up there. He free. He only costs a little bit of money, Jared. Come on, Jared.
Yeah, they be right up. They be right up, Jared. Had to pay him $10.
You figure there's no defensive tackles that we can go out and sign right now. There's not one.
No, it ain't none. It ain't none.
Damn, we're gonna have to stay with Mozzie for the next couple of years, I guess.
Not for no next couple of years. They better get rid of his ass next year.
Yeah, they can go draft something.
They better go on and draft something next year, cause baby, he is not the answer.
He's a good backup though. He's gonna be a good backup.
He is not the answer.
I just don't understand. He was so productive at Michigan, though. That's the thing.
But everybody don't translate well from college to NFL.
That's what you trade him to the Chargers so he can play with Harbaugh. Trade him to the Chargers. There you go.
Everybody don't translate well from college to
you're right.
NFL. Look at Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Right, you not now. Dotson got hurt. You actually had another chance to kind of fight for your job again, and you still messed it up.
No, I don't think he's ready physically and mentally. I don't think he's ready to start in the NFL. Even when he's playing at Bama, I always thought he was too light. Even at Bama,
he's a little small. He's smallish. He's very small.
Real small. He's not thick at all. He's slender.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put on some weight.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, it is 10:39. Y'all time, 9:39 my time.
That's right.
And I'm trying to get back on track because I was in San Fran and they were 2 hours behind.
Yeah, that's right. 2 hours for you.
They were 2 hours behind, so I'm trying to get back on track. But Lord knows, baby, I told my friend, I was like, baby, I'm not for the streets. I'm gonna need to go to bed.
I'm not for the streets. It's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to bed. I am not for the streets. I'm gonna need to go to bed. Are we finna go find this party over here? Well, y'all go find that party. Turn them lights off and don't make all that noise when y'all come back in here.
Damn. Yo, you act like somebody grandmother now. Come on. What's he doing? I'm not running straight.
Turn them lights off and do not come in here making all that noise.
You better take your shoes off and tiptoe in this damn room. I'm trying to sleep.
Don't come in here with all that noise. But I will call the front desk and tell them to put y'all in another room.
Oh my God. That's crazy. I'm not
Because
better
no, but for real though, like on Saturday nights, I really, really like going to a zone about the game. And I really, really like I go into a zone about the game on Saturday nights. Like I don't my focus is strictly on what we need to do to win this game and what I want to see in this game. You know what I'm saying? My focus kind of go to that. And I kind of be a little edgy because I'm trying to like, I know I can't get out there and coach them. I know I can't get out there on the field and cuss them out if they do. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to get my mind right.
I hear you. Shit. Hey, after that, if Bama win or lose, I'm like, man, let me see what I'm gonna get into real quick or something. And then worry about the Cowboys when that day comes. So I'm not, physically or mentally stressed the hell out with them.
Well, I'm stressed. I was stressed out both ways this weekend because LSU lost, and then here come us with the Niners playing. So I was like, okay, so both my, you know what I'm saying. So, but I love my college team. I love LSU. I rock with them, but my passion runs just a little bit deeper for the Cowboys. Like I don't care. I don't get upset over LSU losing. I'm like, okay, they lost. Whatever, they're still my team. I'm still rock with them. But I don't get upset over them like I do if Cowboys lose. Cowboys lose, I'm on a whole nother level. Like my friends was like, I don't even like to be around you when the Cowboys lose. Okay, then why don't come around me? You already know how I act. Like I'm on a whole nother level when the Cowboys lose. Like
see, it depends on how they lose though. With me, it depends on if they give effort or whatever.
Right.
If they don't give effort, it's like, yo, what's going on?
I be on some type of shit. I'm gonna need some born money.
And then when they lose, you gotta hear Monday. Howdy, everybody. Howdy.
That part, but you know what? I don't even watch Stephen. I don't even watch them no more. Like I really don't. I watch Get Up because I do like some of the things that they say on Get Up, and they do keep it, around the board fair on Get Up. So I do like Get Up. I don't fool with. I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch Stephen A. Smith anymore because he's irritating. He's annoying and he's irritating, and we know that he's only doing it because he's trying to keep his views up. He doing it just because of whatever. I can't fool. I just can't do him. And of course, I don't like Speak. I only like James Jones on Speak. I don't like Shady. I don't like Joe. I don't like none of them. And I don't like what's her name. I don't like Kimberly. I don't like Kimberly neither. I don't like Kimberly Morton either.
What? I like Kimberly.
Oh, yeah,
I
Kim
like
cool.
Big Bubbly.
Yeah,
I like Big Bubbly.
Kim cool. Kim cool.
I don't like Kim. I don't like Kim because her ass be two-stepping. Her ass be two-stepping. She say one thing when she around certain people on the show, and then she'll say something different when she around another certain people on the show. When she around Stephen A. Smith, she on that bullshit. But when Stephen A. Smith ain't there and she there, she talking like she got some sense. But when Stephen A. Smith there, she acting like she talking all crazy outside her damn head with them goddamn loose ass wigs on their head.
She wears braids now.
Good. That's how much you. Well, now you know. That's why I don't watch the show because I don't even know what her hair look like.
Yeah, she got braids. Kimberly Bubbly. That's why I call her Bubbly. Has braids now.
No, I like Monica. I love Monica.
Oh yeah, definitely Monica McNutt.
I love Monica.
The Knicks and the Lakers. Let's get it.
But anyway, we didn't got all derailed. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm glad you joined the show, Jerome. Sean, I know you got to go to bed. If you probably already sleep, the thing gonna probably stay on all night.
Yeah.
I told you I can hear y'all.
we messing up his dream time, his sleep dream time right now.
I ain't gonna be able to send this show into the radio because he on there snoring.
Nah. Oh man, that's crazy.
But Sean, wait, I just aside. I'm not Sean. You remember when we first started this show? Remember the guy we used to do the show with? Every time we would be on the show and we'd be like, it was time for him to speak. He was snoring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we was like, boy, you sleep? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, which I need me to answer.
He was snoring, really? Wow.
He would literally fall asleep while we talking, and then he'd be like, okay, I'm sorry. Now what y'all said? One day I just said click. And he never came back, and he never been back ever since. Bless his little heart. But anyway,
maybe he had the itis.
I don't know. He sounded like he had sleep apnea. Well, I hope everybody have a blessed night, a great weekend. Hopefully our Cowboys get the win for us on Sunday, guys. Hopefully Tuesday next week we're talking about a W and moving on and getting ready for the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's our prayers and that's our hopes. I know what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna be wearing a Michael Parsons jersey anytime soon, because every time I wear Michael Parsons, we lose. So I will not be wearing his jersey no time soon. I am going to actually I ordered me an Aubrey jersey. So I will be rocking Aubrey for the game against Philly at home. But Sunday I'm gonna rock Lamb.
That's what's up. Yeah, he better perform too. Stop this diva stuff he doing.
Yeah. So I ain't got nothing against Parsons. He's still my dude, but every time I wear Parsons, we lose. So I'm just have to go and put him to the back of the closet for a little while. But you guys, Jerome, are you coming up to Atlanta?
Nah, I got I was telling Boog, man, I ended up coaching my son's basketball team, the middle school team. So we got a game Sunday. I gotta be there for that. Gotta coach this game.
Okay.
Sunday.
All right. Well, nevertheless, me and Sean will hold it down for y'all.
Yeah, just stay out of Magic City, or just watch out for Jerry Jones in Magic City.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna stay out of Magic City because I like they lemon pepper wings. But
now
when I go, I call it, I place my order and I go to the door and be like, can you bring me them wings outside, please? Because I don't want nobody to say, I seen Cowboys naked at Magic City.
Hey, just order Uber Eats then. Order Uber Eats. That's the best
I have to
thing
go
you
get.
can do.
I know I'll be having to go get my own wings. I be having to go get my own wings.
See,
Yeah, I
that's
be
when you
wanting,
get in trouble.
and I be wanting to see who in there. I do. I want to see. I be wanting to see. I be wanting to see. I be wanting to see who in there and who be on Facebook acting like they dedicated.
You know you can't come to Atlanta without going to Magic City though.
Right.
You can't.
Okay.
That's a tradition and a ritual.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all have a good night.
All right.
And we will join in the chat. Jeff wasn't able to join us tonight because he was sick. So hoping that he gets well.
Yes, indeed.
So he can be with us next week. Because the next week will be the week that we would actually be getting ready for Philly. That game will go either way. Dak owns the NFC East. So we will see if that stands.
We will see.
Will that be our first win at home this season?
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome for me. For them to be the first win at home. Yeah, that'd be great for me.
We might have to invite Jimmy to that one since he's in the Ring of Honor. We haven't won a home game since he's been inducted in the Ring of Honor. So we might have to invite him to this game.
That was all y'all begging for him to be in there.
We thought it was going to
y'all should have just told him to put him at the side of the road, right there at the corner.
Hey, we thought it was going to lift the curse.
That's what we thought it was going to do.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we
we
thought
thought
it
it
was
was
gonna
good.
do. We thought it was, but we ain't won since he been. Well, we beat he got inducted the night we played Detroit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He did.
Yeah,
He did.
that's the last time we won.
Shit. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
pray. Get the voodoo dolls out.
I'm gonna have to do something. I done took all the jerseys to the altar at church. That still ain't help.
Wow.
I done took all my jerseys to the altar. I don't know. I need to ask them what kind of holy oil that was they put on them. They might have just put some olive oil on them. Cause I ain't shit happened. They might have sprayed some Pam non-stick in the can on them. Cause ain't shit happened.
Hey, where's Jerry's? Is Jerry's family all right? Because I heard that there was a minor accident going to the stadium in San Francisco.
Yeah, they okay.
I heard that too.
His
Yeah,
daughter needs
they
to
okay.
take control.
I think they said one of them. They think one of them had like a head injury or something, but they said but nothing like major, like they had to be put in a hospital or anything.
Got you. Okay.
Right. Should have been his ass so he could stay home and get off the mic.
Nah, they need to put Jerry back on the yacht by himself. He's better on the yacht.
I'm afraid nothing gonna seal Jerry lips but embalming fluid.
Man, and you hate to wish that on somebody, but he just will not get.
I ain't wishing death on him, but I ain't wishing death. What I'm saying, but ain't nothing gonna seal his lips but embalming fluid at this point.
Yeah, because he ain't stepping to the side. That ain't
gonna happen. I'm not. I would never wish death on nobody.
Well, man,
I want him. I mean, he 82. I want him to live as long as he can live, as long as God got on this earth for him to live. But I need him to shut up. I need him to step back. I need him to understand and act his age and go sit down.
Yeah, he need to do something. He need
get out the way. Like, chill out. Like. You see what's happening. You got firsthand experience in all of this because you right there with it. So, I mean, why do you keep doing it?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But hopefully, what's your score prediction for next week, for Sunday?
Damn. It's going to be tough. The only reason why I don't have a score right now is because it's going to be tough, man. Atlanta plays similar to the teams that we basically have trouble beating. That's the only thing with Atlanta. They have speed and they run the ball and they can pass. And their defense is not too shabby either.
So how about this? Well, I'll put let's wait for the final injury report Friday, and then we can make our in a chat where our score
we do that in the chat.
Once we see the final injury report Friday.
Yeah, because I really need Parsons and Bland to play. I really do. Like I really need that.
It don't sound like his ass playing in the play. He's sitting on that podcast. Like, what's funny? I remember Charles Taylor used to be like, "What you laughing at? What's funny? We just lost. Yeah. What are you laughing for? What is there to laugh about? What is there to talk about? We just lost." But anyway, this generation different. They're not built the same.
Social media is a problem.
And social media is a problem. You didn't have all these distractions that you have now. And that's why I say Jerry been lying to us for so many years because we didn't know, we didn't have access to look at the information that we have now. And now I know him and Steven, they are some narcissists. They will tell your ass something and have you totally believing it. They narcissists. They narcissists of the NFL.
They the Kanye West of the NFL.
Huh?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, that's some narcissists.
Yeah. They could have told us. They could have told us we were going through a rebuild this year.
They just lie and lie and lie and lie. Just lie. They tell us what we want to hear to keep baiting us in. And we so loyal to a fault, and we love our team so much that we sit there and believe that shit until it don't happen.
Maybe he
Nah, I don't. I don't believe nothing they say now. I just be like, they lie. They is lying. They
He
lie.
talk out both sides of his mouth. He does talk out both sides of his mouth like the Joker. I don't know.
Oh, and guys, don't forget to vote. Please, everybody.
Oh, now I'm voting.
Please,
I'm going
please,
to vote tomorrow,
please
matter of
vote.
fact.
If you need,
I'm voting in the morning.
if you need a ride, if you need to get to the vote place, there's numbers you can call in your area that will pick you up. Make sure you go vote. Please go vote. No, I don't care who, no matter who you're voting for. Please vote. Go vote. Make your voice count. Make it be heard. Because if you don't vote, and ain't nothing you can say about anything that happened if you don't vote. Because your voice was not heard. You did not make your voice be heard. I'm going Tuesday because I'm gonna go on election day. You know, they give you 2 hours to vote. And those jobs they're supposed to give you 2 hours to vote. But yeah, I'm gonna go Tuesday because I don't know. I got this fear about voting early that they don't count our votes.
Now I was told that too. I was told to make sure.
I don't know. I just got this fear they don't count our votes.
Yeah. I was told to make sure, like when you cast your vote on that machine, double check the ballot or whatnot to make sure that whatever you put on the screen transfer to that ballot, because it's been a discrepancy.
They better not be making them because they're supposed to be monitored there anyway. It checks all the votes anyway. They're supposed to be. That's how it is in Jersey.
Right. Okay.
Make sure we're not playing that game. Not this year.
Not this year.
We ain't playing with that orange dude. Playing with that
Don't
dude.
say too much. They gonna get out. You don't never know who on here. They get our ass banded because we said something about his clown ass. The StreamYard owner might be a Trump supporter. Now that's a narcissist. That's why Jerry and them vote for him, because they are some narcissists.
Can't deal with that dude.
Right, at all.
Okay. He's a race beta and everything. And
yeah, he's a divider. He's a divider. He keeps division going. So
and he's been rushed, and he's been washing the Russians' money for years. They're drug so it is what it is.
Yep. I'm like, now they're making commercials with him bleeding from his ear now. Like, y'all is really going too far. Way too far. Y'all done going way too across the line. But
and that tripped me out. So people don't realize if he was hit in the ear with an AR bullet,
I know
his ear would be gone.
Off.
It wouldn't be no ear. Off. His ear would be off.
Yep, it would be gone.
It'll be gone. We wouldn't be able to put no band-aid on that.
Hair missing, everything. No sideburns ever again in life.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even be able to hear.
None. But you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's right.
So you guys have a great night.
All right, you too. All right, everybody.
And we will chop it up in the chat.
Kelly's still hanging out.
You know, Kelly ass don't go to bed.
She think about the lemon pepper wings too.
All right. Okay. Well, y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, y'all be safe, man.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
All right, bye-bye.